Welcome to the Geeks for the Win podcast, the podcast where we talk about our week as geeks. I'm your host, William, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as Casual Terror.
Okay, we're back finally.
Monthly episodes, yay!
Your audio's going in and out. I don't know if...
That's probably because I leaned far away from the mic.
Okay.
And Discord didn't pick that up.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, so, we're back to recording on Fridays. Because Saturdays just wasn't cutting it.
Saturdays weren't working. Well, any other time, it would have been fine. But a lot of shit happened on a lot of consecutive Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Well, your weekends were just, taken over for, a month.
Yep.
It felt like.
No, it totally was. Yeah.
So, what have you been up to, Stuart?
Nothing at all. Well, no, I lied. Since we last recorded, Extra Life happened. And I did Extra Life. And it went well. Didn't quite reach my goal this year, but the year's not over yet. I've been doing actual streams again. So I still have the Extra Life links up, so I could still hit it before the end of the year. Let's see what to do. We played Fortnite during Extra Life.
We did.
And we won a game.
We did. It was the last one.
Yeah. I was like, all right, one last game, and then we'll go for night. And boom. Oh, we win. Yay.
It's insane how often that happens. Or whenever
one of two things are going to happen when we say one last game. We die off spawn, or we win.
Pretty much, yeah.
One is more likely to happen than the other. But I'm trying to think back. What else did I freaking play during Extra Life? Fortnite, of course.
You did Assassin's Creed, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I played Assassin's Creed Mirage. Okay, let me talk about Assassin's Creed Mirage. I like the fact that they went back to the more linear game. I just wish they had an interesting story. Because that story was not it. Not that it was bad. It was just very uninteresting. It at no point did it grab me.
Is the animus stuff still a thing, or did they throw that out?
Not in this one. This one, it was completely gone. And that was weird. Which it doesn't make sense, because the main character, who I'm totally forgetting his name, because he left such an impression on me, was also in Valhalla. In fact, he was the final boss of Valhalla.
Okay. So this is a prequel?
Yes, this is a prequel to Valhalla. Because when you meet him in Valhalla, he's an assassin and has been an assassin for quite some time. Like a couple thousand years. Or maybe, maybe a couple hundred years. Maybe not 1,000 years, but maybe a couple hundred years.
Still, that's a long what?
There's this whole thing where he was the reincarnation of Loki, and it was just,
Gotcha.
yeah. But this is before all that shit. So, but I like what they did. At the same time, I don't like what they did with the story, because it was just like, I've not played it since. In fact, I uninstalled it because
I remember you were playing it on Extra Life, then you went to something else, and then you were like, I might go back to the other Assassin's Creed that I was doing before I did
Yeah.
when I was doing my run through of Assassin's Creed. I remember you said that at one point.
Yep.
Instead of going back to Mirage.
Yep. That's exactly
So,
what I said. Because
instead of playing the new one, I'm gonna go play an old one.
Because Syndicate was way more interesting and way more fun. Because I never did quite get the combat of Mirage down. It wasn't, it didn't feel good. I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't feel good. See, what else did I play during Extra Life? Did some Final Fantasy 14, did some Fall Guys shit on stream.
I watched some of that. Yeah, it was weird.
It's Fall Guys. It was Fall
I was
Guys.
like, wait, he's playing Fall Guys, and I was like, oh wait, no, yeah, that's the Final Fantasy thing he was talking about. Okay, yeah.
It was super weird, super duper weird. And I also played a couple rounds of Realm Royale. You know, I downloaded that again, and like, is it still going? Oh, it totally is. Oh, look, they've actually changed shit. The map is new. That's interesting.
Well, they relaunched it, right?
And I've played it since then.
Yeah.
But like, it never picked back up. It never did. Like, that game probably had maybe 5 real people.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And one of them was a cheater. But I still won.
Nice.
Like, the first game back, I won. Like, okay, cool. And then more for Fortnite. Like, I played Fortnite a couple times. But it was a good extra life. Thank you all who donated. And, yeah, what have you been doing this past month?
Boy, let's see, what do I want to... First, I'm going to start off... Boy, I've had a day. I'm going to start off with a drink, Stuart. I got Simply Peach, or Simply Spiked Peach. Here. I've had this for a while. Aw. It's clear. There's no color to it. That's sad. I've had this for like 2 weeks, and I've been like, I don't feel like drinking that tonight. I don't feel, and then I'm just like, screw it, I'm gonna do it tonight. I had a hell of a day. I think I told you earlier that it was like, man, this morning has been hell.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've also had a morning. So.
Ooh, that is really good.
I take it that's a seltzer.
Doesn't say seltzer. Simply Spiked Peach. Naturally flavored. 5% real fruit juice. Oh, that's cool. 5% alcohol and 5% fruit juice. And the rest is, I don't know. But yeah. It doesn't taste like, it doesn't have that seltzer like taste to it though.
Okay.
if you know what I mean by that.
Yeah, 'cause I like seltzers.
Yeah,
Um,
it's good though. But okay. Oh, I'm gonna talk about some tech. Um, I got a few things during the whole Black Friday thing. I had like some. I've been saving like reward points for a while, and actually, I was having some that were gonna expire in December or this month. It's December now. So I was like, if there's some good stuff on Black Friday, I'm gonna pick some stuff up, and I did. Um, one of them being this baby,
nice.
my Elite Series 2 Elite controller, whatever it's called, however those words go, whichever order they go in.
Yes,
Um,
I don't think I ever showed my custom one.
ooh, cool.
Yeah, I got mainly black with green accents and buttons and everything.
Yeah, this wasn't a custom one. This was a core. They released this in a blue one, um, where it was just the controller, no no paddles or extra sticks or anything like that. Um, I got this for I think 110.
That's a lot less than I paid for mine. But then again, I got mine custom.
And then I found a third party on Amazon pack of like the paddles
Oh
and
yeah.
thumbsticks and stuff like that. And there's so many out there. I spent a good like at least an hour looking through, making sure, reading reviews, all this and that, and found a good one. And found it seemed like a good one. Turns out it was a good one because the quality is, you know, paddles are metal, not plastic. I was afraid.
Oh
That was what I was afraid of. I was afraid like if I get something that's not official, if like the paddles would be plastic and
well, with
crappy
the Elite
quality. But
ones, they were plastic, but the Elite twos, they are metal.
gotcha. Yeah, but the red paddles, because apparently there's all there's like these third party companies have like all these extra colors to help you customize, I guess, your regular Elite controllers that like there's just the black or white
Well, they
ones.
actually like their Xbox design lab. You can actually have like a like because that's how I got this one. It was actually through the Xbox
Oh yeah, yeah.
design lab. So you can actually have there actually are official like colored.
But I mean, like the third party companies have stuff to help like people who've already bought,
Yeah.
you know, who want to do it after the fact. And since I got this for like 110 because it didn't have the extra stuff. I got this for like less than 20, I think. So it still ended up being a really good deal, considering I like the red too. Like red's one of my favorite colors. So I kind of don't like the white on the back. I wish it was kind of just black and red,
Yeah.
but I'm not really looking at the white, I guess. So you know I didn't know there was no removable battery for the Elite.
Neither did I.
That was a shock for me.
I didn't realize that either until I got mine. I'm like, oh, okay.
It is, and I really do like the fact that um I can have the controller with the long thumbstick
Uh huh.
because I use one of the like little attack like this isn't a control freak, it's a different one, but it's the same, the little attachment for the thumbstick. to give, to give you that, what I don't know what you would call it, the precision or the whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I remember I got a few of these for free at one of the packs, and I went to try it, and I've been using these, and it's so nice to be able to just like have the thumbstick just be long and not have that little thing, because sometimes it pops out. Um, but the magnets are strong on this thing. Like, it takes a lot of strength to pull it off. So haven't like it. I haven't thought like, I mean, this is my first like elite controller too. Like I
Mm-hmm.
haven't had an elite at all. So all these things that people are used to, I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I've had controllers where you could adjust the trigger stuff for though, with the little like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
I've never used it.
I like being able to like squeeze the trigger fully.
Yeah.
It feels weird, like
Like
to
I
have that.
I get it, like because there's less travel, like shoot the gun, there's you got that split second, travel time you're getting rid of. But you know what? If I'm getting rid of I'm not at anywhere near the skill level where I need a split second.
Yeah, that split second ain't helping me at all. Like my reaction time has slowed so much in the last 10 or so years. Yeah, no way at all. Um, yeah, the paddles I'm trying to get used to, because like that's the learning curve, like holding the controller and not accidentally hitting them or remembering they're there and just getting used to the fact of using them.
Problem is when you go to a different controller after you've been using the one with paddles for a while, like, oh, I don't know how controllers work anymore. All right, click.
Yeah, I've got it set up to where one does the right click.
Mm-hmm.
There is no real left click function, is there?
Some games
Besides
have it.
maybe like, besides maybe like sprinting,
Yeah.
a little bit more. So I didn't do that. I think Y, because that's like switch weapons mostly. I have B, because that's for like Apex, that's melee for me. And then I have X for reload. So those are the four I have for my paddles. The right or the right thumbstick click, switch weapon, or YBX. Yeah.
Yeah, I only have the sticks as two of my triggers. The other two don't do a damn thing.
Wait, no, I take that back. I don't have Y, I think. I have jump. Jump's one I have for the paddle. Because I know some people, I've heard some people say that is a game changer once they get used to that. Being able to jump and then quickly aim and shoot without having to like move your thumb off the stick to jump and then back,
I can see that.
Yeah. So, um, yeah. I'm liking it. It's impressive. I was just like, man, maybe this will get me playing more games again also. Like, next thing I got, uh, I got a new Chromecast.
No,
That's the remote.
it came with a remote.
Yeah. Um, it's what's funny is it's like the same remote as like, um, because I had the Daydream VR, the Google's like step above the cardboard VR,
Uh-huh.
the one where you could put the pixel in and all that, and the remote's the same, like same size.
Sure.
Um, it had like the Wii motion, whatever, so you could do the move a mouse and all that. This doesn't have that. This has uh like a directional pad wheel up top, back, Google Assistant button, mute, home, YouTube, Netflix, input, and power. I don't like when remotes have buttons for apps specific.
Yeah.
I remember the first Roku I got had a Blockbuster button.
That's a good one.
Because that was back when Blockbuster was trying to do digital. Like, that was their last ditch effort. I wish this my Daydream VR remote had what was it? Had a like a wrist strap, had a thing where you could put a wrist strap on.
Mhm.
I kind of wish this had that too, just because.
It's so easy to lose a damn remote.
Right? Like, this thing is so tiny.
Right.
I'm thinking of like getting Velcro and like getting like the those two-sided Velcro stuff that you can like
Uh-huh.
and putting one of this on and then putting it on my table or the wall or something, just so
Right.
like. But yeah, I've been using the I got the Chromecast 4K just because I'm like, I'm gonna get a 4K TV eventually, so might as well get something that, you know. And also it was on sale too during Black Friday / Cyber Monday, so um I've been using this because before, I've been using I was just using my Xbox One.
Mhm.
That was my like media device. This is such a better experience. Oh my god. Um, and the new Chromecast, they're not like the old one where it's just like you have to cast from your
From
phone
your
to it.
phone. Yeah. That's
The new
that's just one I
Chromecast
have.
actually, the new one actually has like apps, and you can you install apps, and it has like storage, and it's.
That's much better.
Yeah, it's like it's like a Roku, like, or Amazon Fire Stick, like
Much better.
it actually is. Yeah. So like I've been watching stuff using this. The was it the when I've been watching Thunder games, the Bally Sports app or whatever. It's it's not great, but it's better than the Xbox version. Oh boy,
That's
so much
sure.
better.
I'm sure because yeah, the Xbox version probably is not going to get a whole lot of updates.
Yeah. Well, I was telling you, like, I can't remember when, but I was telling you, like, I couldn't even like fast forward or rewind or pause, basically, like on the Xbox version of that. Most of it's just that it's just a horrible app. Like, Bally Sports is just a horrible company. They're the ones who took over the Fox Sports when the Disney bought Fox.
Yeah. They're not bad when you watch them on ESPN Plus, but then again, you're just watching the broadcast and not actually using the app.
Wait, Bally Sports on ESPN Plus?
Uh huh.
That's on there? I didn't know
Hockey,
that.
hockey at least.
Oh. I mean, Bally Sports is a separate station. Like,
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
No. Yeah.
But and you say it's on ESPN?
Mm-hmm. ESPN
Huh.
Plus. Well, at least that's the broadcast that that I watch the
Oh,
Red Wings
weird.
games.
Huh. That's strange. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully, like, they have this year, and then I think for at least for NBA, their deal is done. I don't think the NBA is going to renew their deal because I was telling you before there was a time where it was like the app and all the broadcast was just not working for like 4, 5 days in a row. Like, it's not a cheap service. It's like $20 a month. So it's like, that's kind of ridiculous. But um, yeah, I've been messing around. I haven't really used the Google Assistant thing because like I haven't really found the need to use Google Assistant on
No.
because for the most part, I either know what I'm gonna watch, or if I don't know, that's because I don't know that there's new stuff on an app. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just gonna browse. Like
Yeah.
I, that feature is probably gonna just go, just go to the wayside for me. But it does have the I don't know what the technology is, the like HDMI like sync or link or whatever, where like because it does have a volume rocker on the side.
Uh-huh.
So like I have my sound bar hooked up to my TV and this hooked up to the TV, so it's able to tell the TV to tell my sound bar to from the remote goes to the Chromecast to tell the TV to tell my sound bar to either volume up or down. That's magic. I don't know how that works, but it's magic to me. Like,
No, yeah, I've my because I've got an Nvidia Shield, um, and the power button on the Nvidia Shield turns on my TV, but sometimes it'll turn on the TV, it'll turn on the Shield, but not the TV.
yeah.
So then when I hit the button again, it'll turn on the TV but turn off the Shield. So
Yeah, the power button does the
because
same here.
because it's got a Netflix button and the Netflix button works also as an on button, I just hit that.
Oh, I wonder if that works for this. Interesting. Yeah, the power works for this too, where it turns the TV on as well as the Chromecast. But yeah, it's been a great experience. I wish the UI is a little cluttered. Like there's a lot of like recommended, it's the like standard UI for like for apps and
Mm-hmm.
or streaming stuff where it's like there's a bar, you scroll down to another bar and all that, and there's just so much recommended stuff. I wish I could just turn all that off. Like I don't want you to recommend me stuff. Just have the first row be the apps that I want. Like don't show me like here's one video from YouTube. Here's because I watched this show. Here's another show similar on Hulu, and here's another similar that's on a different like because the recommended stuff is like a multi. It's not just like one thing from one source. It's from like everything. Like it'll just randomly recommend me different things from different sources in one like bar or one row of stuff. So, but it's been nice. It's been a lot quicker and faster and I guess quieter. I haven't really know. I mean, my Xbox was a little loud, but like I had the volume up, so didn't make too much noise. But it's definitely has been a good experience so far. Last tech thing. I got new earbuds.
Nice.
I got Pixel Bud Pros.
Pixel Bud Pro.
These were also on sale, and I actually had I got these I got these on Amazon separate from where I got the other stuff. These were on sale, and I had Amazon credit that I I guess I had courtesy credit that I guess had piled up because if you if you order something and it's late, you can contact customer if it's after the prime date that it tells you, you can contact customer service and they give you like courtesy credit.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
like $5 here or there, but like, hey, that adds up.
yeah.
And I think I had like 15, so like it was 15 off the already $80 off the Pixel Buds. So I was like, okay, I'll get them. Like my other pair of earbuds were starting to, you know, starting to show their age. These things are amazing, Stuart. Like these are the first this is the first time I've ever experienced active noise cancellation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like I pop them in and it's like the world just is quiet. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like and it's so freaking weird when you like take one earbud out and then your ears your one ear is still that way and your other ear is trying to like adjust to the noise cancellation not being in your or not being active, and it's like reality is like melting on itself
Yeah. See,
for a
I
second.
I have Samsung Buds, and mine
Yeah,
are
I knew you.
actually like the battery life is not lasting as long as they used to. Um,
Oh, that sucks.
it does suck. But I actually have the noise canceling on mine off because I'm usually in the office. So if
Ah,
somebody talks to me, I can still hear them. I could just press pause, and it's like I'm not even wearing them. Like that's the thing. Like the microphone picks up, and like it acts as a hearing aid. So I'd actually hear somebody just fine with them in, except for myself. I don't. My own voice sounds muffled to me, which is a little disconcerting.
I'm trying to pull up the app. Um, yeah, these have it has noise cancellation, it has off, and it has transparency where it still plays, but then it uses the mic so you can still hear stuff going on. So if someone comes up to you, you can still hear them.
Yeah.
Um, this also has where is it? Has an equalizer, which I'm terrible at. I don't understand how equalizers work, so I just don't mess with that. But it's cool for people who are into sound stuff like that. Um, it has a mode where like called ear tip seal check, where you put it in and then you click on it and it plays stuff, and it plays like a sound for like 20 seconds, and it's able to tell with the mic and all that whether or not the seal from your ear and the tip is good. And if it's
Interesting.
not, it'll recommend a smaller or larger size earbud.
That's very interesting.
That's really cool. Yeah. So, and it also has this is something I kind of solves your issue. Conversation detector automatically switches from noise cancellation to transparency when talking.
See, that wouldn't actually work for me because a lot of the conversations happen in the office that I'm not in. So it'll pick up voices, coming on behind me, but it's
Ah,
not.
okay.
But
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't tried. I haven't really had a chance to try that one out too much, so I don't know like how sensitive it is. If they have to be like right near you, or if it could be like 10 feet away or whatever. But you can balance the volume from the different ears. So like, you know, if you have a bad ear, I guess. If you're like Hawkeye,
yeah,
um, it's like a hearing wellness thing where it shows like your like exposure, and I don't know if you can, um, like it shows your exposure for the last like week, and
okay,
uh Like, and also like when you're playing something, you can check that, and it'll show the decibels of what's playing and whether or not it's a safe level or not, stuff like that. So if you're like, oh, is this too loud? Like, you can check. A lot of cool stuff.
Is this too loud? No, then it should be louder.
Of course, it's got Google Assistant. It's got like translation. It's tied to like the translation stuff too. So Google Translate. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, which I'm never gonna use, but it's a cool feature to have, I guess. But
Sure.
I just can't wait till we get like actual like because they have translation where it hears and then it like will display on your phone the translation in
Right.
text. I want it to hear and then it to instantly play in my ear the translation voice.
That's coming.
Because once that's a thing, then I could be watching anime.
The universal translator is coming.
I
It
could
is
be
coming.
watching anime and subbed. um yeah, this has, what is it, 7 hours with noise, with active noise cancellation on. And then I think I forget. It's like 21 hours with the battery case. And then it's longer if you don't have the active noise cancellation on. But like it's perfect for me because I take like the public bus, and stuff like that, and it's loud on that bus, and to be able to just like pop them in, and then all of a sudden, it's like quiet
Mm-hmm.
with my noise, with whatever I'm listening to, and it's just like, oh my god, this is so nice. Like, um, and typically I have issues with earbuds, like not fitting my ears right, but these fit pretty well. Like, I don't know if you can see that well.
Kinda.
So they're a lot. So it's like it kind of fits your ear canal in a way. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the right size to where it like will fit, and it's not like you don't have a lot of like, because the earbuds I had before, they were the kind where you put them in and they had the little like stick whatever popping down,
Oh, right.
like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, which is like that's just extra weight that gravity is trying to pull out of your ear. So like, that's not going to help like stay nice and fit in your ear, which these pretty much rest in your ear like the entire thing. um so that's pretty cool. um uh Also, it's like 1 minute, I think it's 1 minute of, let me check real quick just to get this right. Pixel Buds, 1 minute. uh It's like 1 minute give you an, I think it's 1 minute. No, 5 minutes of charge time gives you in the case gives you an hour of listening time with active noise cancellation on. That's nutty.
Yeah.
5 minutes gives you a whole hour with
No.
active noise cancellation on.
Yeah.
Like, if you
It's
have that off,
it's insane. Like, like, oh crap, my earbud's about to die. In the charger. And they should be good for the next 10 minutes. Or I'll put one in and have another one out, and then switch them out.
yeah. I don't like that the case is white. I'm looking into getting like, they have uh like cases for the case,
Uh huh. Yeah.
because I'm afraid of like somehow it getting smudged or something in it. I don't like white like products, honestly. Like
Sure.
because it's just it's so easy to ruin it as far as like the look. Like, oh, it's nice shiny new white, and now it's not because there's a smudge on it, or some weird thing happened, or yeah. So far so good, but like yeah, I don't know. I just don't like I just don't like white. And the earbuds are black, so I don't know why like the case couldn't be black. Cuz like the other color earbuds have the different color cases, but the blacks have white. I just whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, these also I did a lot of research before I actually made the purchase. I had to do read reviews and stuff like that, and because like I wanted to make sure I got something where it was going to be loud enough, like because like I said, I ride the bus and I wanted to make sure like it would be loud enough and I could hear, and I had no idea anything about active noise cancellation, how good that actually is.
Yeah.
But so I, I I had no clue it would be as good as it is. So ignorant me didn't know. I was like, okay, let's make sure they're loud, and having them, they're loud enough. Because a lot of products will say like noise cancellation, but like they're not really noise cancellation. Like
Yeah.
there's no way, But yeah. So yeah, I got myself some some treats. After you know a long time of saving up, budget. Then I told you recently I paid off a loan that was on where my house was put up as collateral that my mom took out, right, like literally she took the loan out like 2 months before she passed.
Mm.
Like it was just like, oh, really. But yeah, that was like 3,500 that I had to plop down. So like now that weight is off my you know off my chest, I'm like, okay, I can. Also, like I said, I had like reward points I had saved up for. I had like 200, so like basically nothing out, not that much came out of pocket. So I was happy there. But yeah, those are my tech toys I've been messing with. What's something else you've been up to?
Well, I tried out, and I believe you have as well, the new Call of Duty. Before I give
Yeah,
my thoughts, what are your thoughts? And did you play Modern Warfare 2? I don't
I
remember.
did not. I did not play Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
Um, and technically, I haven't even played Modern Warfare 3 yet. Not really. I've like fired it up and was looking through. I was looking through like, okay, when I'm supposed to have the battle pass, right? And I'm supposed to have the unlocks and all this and that, but it's not what how come it hasn't, like that took me a long time to figure out. Oh no, season 1 doesn't. Season 1 just started this week, I think, technically.
Mm.
Where it didn't and now we have all for the cuz we got the vault editions.
Yeah.
So we got the battle pass and like the 25 skips and the all that stuff. But for the longest time I was like, okay, why am I not getting it? Why is this stuff not showing up? Why don't I have it when I'm supposed to? And I look at the bundles in the store and it says I have it, and it took me a long time to like figure out, oh, I don't actually, it's not, season 1 doesn't technically start for like a month after the game releases. What? Like
No, yeah,
how
that's
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 dumb.
that's how all of the Call of Duties
It's
have
still
been.
dumb, but yeah. So
Um
I was like, I'm not gonna get too invested in this until like, the season actually starts. But
Yeah, like
I
you said,
messed around a little.
we got codes, and if I paid for this, I'd be fucking pissed.
I've heard that. I've heard a lot
I
of
would
people
be
mention
absolutely livid.
issues.
No,
Um,
not issues, but having to pay $70 for fucking DLC. This isn't a game. This isn't a brand new game. This is DLC. Because I load in the game, I'm like, that's weird. I have skins unlocked. I have like characters unlocked. I have weapon skins unlocked. I have weapons unlocked. What the hell's going on? Oh, this is literally just an extension of Modern Warfare 2. This isn't even new. This is DLC. And they're charging $70 for it.
well, wasn't there?
Or in
There
the Vault
wasn't
Edition, $100.
technically there wasn't supposed to be a Call of Duty this year, right? Originally,
I honestly have not been following.
I saw something about that where it was like, where it was like it was saying, hey, remember when there wasn't supposed to be one this year? They were gonna skip this year, and
Hey,
to
guess what? They still
help
did.
spend time. Yeah.
They still did.
Um.
But
Yeah.
they're charging you a full price, $70 for DLC. Like that's what ticked me off about it. And I got a fucking code. I didn't pay for it. I got a code, and I was pissed for other people.
People are complaining, but people still bought it in droves. Like it still made its money.
Absolutely did. It absolutely did. And I played it for a little bit, and I was like, okay, I've played this game already. I've unlocked a lot of the shit already. I'm done. So I uninstalled it already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
It was taking too much damn space.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want fucking space.
I get that. Yeah. I'm now that this new season pass is out, I was gonna start playing it and try to, do stuff and see how. I've heard mixed things about the zombies. I want to check that out again because I was big into zombies.
Zombies, from what I understand, is like replacing crap. What was that mode? It was an extraction mode.
It's like an open world mode. I think I heard zombies.
Yeah. Crap. What was that? What was that called? It's gonna bug me. DMZ. That's what it's called. It basically the zombies mode is like it is literally DMZ, but instead of AI on the map, it's zombies, or AI soldiers on the map. There's zombies. It's the same game. Which the DMZ was very interesting, and it was fun. Like I enjoyed it.
That's good. That's encouraging. Yeah. I want to check that out again because, like, man, the first few Call of Duty games with zombie mode been a ungodly amount of time, like, in those games. Like,
yeah,
if we could go back and look at our Raptors, that's a callback. That's a callback.
Raptor, right?
What's funny is I think you can actually check if you go on the Wayback Machine. You can actually
Oh, that's a good idea.
wrap. I think I checked mine before. Like, um, Wayback Machine. Uh, was it just
It
Raptor.com?
was Raptor.com.
How do you use this thing?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because I used this before. I know I did. Oh, here we go. Maybe.
See, when did it shut down? That's a good.
Haha, here we go.
2007 is when it shut down. Or 2017.
2007. Oh,
2017.
I was
Sorry.
like, what?
September. So anytime in September
um,
is going to be the latest.
yeah, I'm looking at that now. Is it under about? How do?
Well, that one's just a picture or a site of the download button for Raptor. That doesn't work.
Most played. Come on. You can do it.
Get me to the damn website and not just this one. Like, I don't want to download the damn page or download the app.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. According to 2017, September 29th, is that Black Ops 2? Black Ops 2, I had 599 hours. Is that Black Ops 1? No, Black Ops 2, I had 581 hours. Black Ops 1, I had 599. Then Borderlands, I had 286. Borderlands 2, I had 286. That's kind of weird. Same for both. Oh, here's one, Stuart. Here's one. The Old Republic. Guess how many hours I had in that?
130.
220.
Oh, I was close. I was a lot closer than I thought.
I'm surprised I played that much. I did enjoy it though. I enjoyed it a lot. Can you guess what the next two games are? They're 1 and 2 of the series.
So you already said Black Ops.
Yeah. I already said Borderlands.
You already said Borderlands. God, I can't think.
It's another 1 and 2 that I played a lot of. Even played with you some.
I literally cannot think.
Left 4 Dead.
Right. Okay.
161 for Left 4 Dead 2 and 145 for Left 4 Dead. All these are 362. So
I cannot get to the damn site. I can't even. It's just like any like snapshot that I go to, it's the download Raptor for Windows, and there's nothing else. Like there's no like I can't search the site. I can't do anything.
let's see. Can I do? Will that work? No. Yours was just Casual Terror, right?
Yeah.
Uh, no, that's an error. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Found yours. Um,
I don't know how to work the Wayback Machine. It doesn't work like at all.
why won't about work? Okay, your homepage works, but the other stuff doesn't. Uh, come on, about.
Yeah, the only thing I'm getting is just this page. That's it.
Go back to. Yeah. How is that a thing?
How do you work this damn site? Send me a link.
That's not the right thing. Hold on.
Oh wait, it's up here. There it is. The Wayback Machine thingy was in the damn way. Oh, I feel so dumb now.
Did you get it to work?
Yeah. Yes and no.
It's just the luck of the draw whether or not I guess the page was screenshotted or not, or snapshot, whatever it's called. Yeah, the Wayback Machine has not archived that URL. The raptor.com/casualterror/about.
Yeah.
Game collection, maybe. Nope. Man, the Wayback Machine didn't like you.
Nope.
Let's see, does this work? But yeah,
Okay.
Call of Duty, Borderlands, Star Wars, and then Left 4 Dead. Those were my top games I played.
The earliest it got me are the latest that it got mine, and it's still kind of broken. It's 2009.
I saw that, yeah.
Apparently, I was playing Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. Site's
We
a
have
little
two in
broken.
2002. Yeah. I wonder if there's another, like, an alternative to the Wayback Machine. Like, anyways. Boy, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. It was Modern Warfare.
Modern
Yeah.
Warfare.
Casual Terror spent a chunk of time playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Raptor Activity. Saturday, time played 1 hour and 26 minutes. Casual Terror added Poetic Soul 44 as a friend.
Hey,
That's pretty funny.
that is a
I
little
was able
funny.
to find that.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh, Casual Terror added JVB. Remember him?
I do remember him.
Boy, man. That was a time in our lives. Can you believe it's been this long?
Yeah, it's it's been a while. It's uh Wayback Machine did not archive any of my games. That's under that page.
Oh,
They got none of
that's
them.
sad.
Oh well.
Hey, I could screenshot the status of when you added me as a friend.
That is true.
We still got that, but yeah, that's. I honestly I haven't heard as much hate for Call of Duty as I thought there would be.
Most of the hate that I've been seeing are been bugs.
Gotcha.
Like I've seen some horrendous spawn video. Like I've seen some horrendous spawn videos. Like, you know, dude is literally standing behind people as they're spawning and just instantly killing like the entire team multiple times. But yeah, I would considering that people are that you know the Activision is asking $70 for DLC, and nobody is pitching a bitch. Is a little infuriating to me because that just means that
They're just used to it. Like,
okay, we've now done this thing that we asked $70 for people and did no work, so it cost us no money, but it made us all the money. That means we can do this every single time now.
yeah. I mean, that's what they've been doing for a while. And
As long as, you know, people are still able to use their Nicki Minaj skin and
yeah, there's some. I wasn't prepared for some of the skins I saw, like that they have for Call of Duty. I'm like, wait, this is Call of Duty. How do they have like?
yeah.
There were some interesting ones. Spawn one was cool, I thought. There's like the skins in the battle pass this season are not the first season one are not really that great. I don't know if you looked at them or not. They're kind of boring, like compared to like the previous season where it was like Spawn and stuff like that. You know?
I've always thought that well, it's supposed to be season 1 of a new Modern Warfare, so they don't get crazy until the end. You know, they don't get you know, you don't get Spawn or Nicki Minaj or Snoop Dogg until, you know, until the end of the game.
Which that stuff just carries over anyways because
Which, yeah.
because of Warzone, right? That's what the
No, it's not because of Warzone. It's because it's DLC. Like it is.
I mean, that's their excuse on why it carries over is because Warzone connects it all, right?
No,
No,
no, because they've had multiple games, and they're only on Warzone 2, and but they've had like, let's see, this will be the 5th game to to have with Warzone. So,
But it's the second with Warzone 2, right? Or
yes.
yeah.
Like on PlayStation, like where where you look at trophies or whatever, people who have platinumed Modern Warfare 2 now had 50% of Modern Warfare 2, because even PlayStation considers Modern Warfare 3 DLC.
Oh, okay. Weird.
So no, it is not like all the skins carry over, guns carry over, weapon skins, all your unlocks, maps. It's literally just new shit, or it's literally just some new maps and some new guns.
Yeah. I guess some people would like that though, because all their stuff they spent time or spent money on carries over, but it's a whole weird thing.
But
Hopefully,
to charge $70 or
yeah,
$100 for
yeah,
it,
yeah. Hopefully, but like soon it'll be Game Pass, right? Like
it
Call of
will be
Duties will be on Game Pass.
Yes.
So it won't be as bad if they do that again, which they may not do that again. Microsoft may whip them into shape and they may have to once they kick Bobby Kotick out. Isn't he leaving at the end of this year?
I don't know about the end of this year, but he is leaving when the sale goes through.
I thought it was supposed to be the end of this year. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, I definitely want to try some zombies though eventually. But yeah, that space, yeah, it does take up a lot of space.
Yeah, it's like 180 gigs or something like that. Let's see, what does it say?
You don't have to install the like 4K stuff though, right? That takes the
No,
4K
but
texture packs and stuff. That takes some space away, I think. But yeah, it's still like well over 100. It's getting ridiculous how large games are.
well, here's the thing: Call of Duty has no business being as big as it is. Like, it shouldn't be that damn big. There are open world games that have more content that are smaller.
Yeah.
But oh no, everything has got to be super hyper detailed that nobody can fucking see, because nobody has a PC that can run the our games on max. Nobody can run these games on max. Ultra super duper fucking fuck me settings.
The ones who do have a PC that can, they're not playing Call of Duty.
No.
They're playing something else. That looks way
And
better.
the consoles don't get the super ultra settings, so like they're literally fucking pointless to have like the super hyper detailed textures. Like I don't, the indie games have proved that people do not give a fuck about graphics. Like, what was that game that was really popular for Dave the Diver? Insanely popular. It's pixel art.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that. Yeah.
What's that one that people are playing a lot now? Lethal Company? Is that the name of the game? Yeah.
I don't know.
That game looks like a PS2 game, and I so there's no reason to spend all your time to make good graphics and have shitty gameplay.
Mm-hmm. Unless you have to appease the shareholders.
All they care about is the money. They don't care about the
Exactly.
graphics.
Well, I mean, that's why they have to put out a new Call of Duty like so quickly every year. Hopefully, it'll get better with Microsoft. Like,
Yeah, I have more or less just written off Activision. I hope that Microsoft whips Blizzard back into fucking shape. That's where I'm hoping.
and the fact that Game Pass, it'll be a lot easier to give the games more of a try because they'll be part of Game Pass, so you won't be as hesitant to give them a second or third chance. You know,
True,
however many chances we're at this point. You know,
it's true.
that's what I'm excited about. Like, God, Game Pass is so good. There's so many games on Game Pass I want to play, but I'm just like, I just don't have time to play all these games.
Didn't know.
Instead, I'm just gonna watch Mythbusters. At least the ones I can freaking watch.
Right?
I started
I
to
didn't
tell you
realize that
this.
until you said it, because I had, because when Discovery, or when Mythbusters showed up on Max, I was watching Mythbusters, and I didn't realize uh that there were seasons
Yeah,
missing.
there's major seasons missing. Like, uh, please don't play it. Okay. Like season 1, okay, cool. 3 episodes. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be, if there's only 3 episodes for season 1, but they only show 3 episodes for season 1. Season 2, they've got a bunch. I think it's the whole season because it's like, oh no, it's 13 episodes. Season 3 is like season 3 is 27 episodes. Season 4 is, I think, 30 something. Yeah, 32. Then no season 5. Okay. No season 6. Okay. No season 7. No season 8. No season 9. Season 10. Season 10. Episode starts with episode 2. Then it goes to episode 4. Where's 1 and 3? 5, 6, 7, 8. I think
Where,
it
yeah,
is it all.
where's the last 5? And then you scroll down to the bottom of the seasons. Oh, season 101.
Yeah, season 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh, those are
Like there's
specials. Season 101 are specials.
yeah, I figured that, but like season 19, like there was only 15 seasons. So what? You got your ordering either wrong or you got I don't even know. Um and then you gotta go to justwatch.com because that's like the greatest site ever.
Agreed.
Mythbusters says 13 seasons on Max. Okay. Technically, I guess, maybe, I don't know, like if you count all those, but there's only 15 seasons in total of Mythbusters, so Then Discovery Plus, 15 seasons. Discovery Go, 16 seasons. Okay. I was like, okay, so let me sign up for Discovery Plus. Free. I'll do the free trial because I just got done watching season 4 of MythBusters, and like I said, 5 through 9 is not on Max. So, um, let's see. Go to Discovery Plus. Boom, boom, and where's MythBusters at? God, this is a mess. It says 17 seasons on Discovery Plus when just watched it, whatever. But 1, 2, 3, 4, no 5, no 6, 7. Only 2 episodes for season 7 on Discovery Plus. That's episode 21 and 22. Then season 9 starts with episode 4 and then goes 6, 7, 9, 10. So there's like episodes missing on that. Like, what? There's no one place to watch all of, did they lose the footage for these seasons or these episodes? Like, did somebody record over them like old school Doctor Who style? Like, I don't think so, because this was well after they actually used tape, right? So, like, I just, it's baffling, Stuart. Like,
There is one place to watch them all, but you got to buy them. And that's Amazon.
are they actually all on there, or is it like, let's see.
Looks like it. Even it even goes past when Adam and Jamie left.
Oh, they left at MythBusters?
Oh, the show ended and then it was started back up again.
Oh, yeah, I know they had like the next MythBusters or Finding the Next, and then MythBusters Junior and dumb shit like that. Okay, season 5. Let's see. Holiday special. Yeah, there we go. Hindenburg Mystery. That's the one I want to watch, but I can't. Watch with Max, it says. It's not on Max, though. It's not on Max. Pirate Special. That's another one I wanted to watch.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good one too.
I mean, I watched the early ones, but it's been so long that I'm just thought, hey, I want to rewatch these, you know. Since I wasn't able to just keep watching them in order, Stuart, I was just like, screw it. Where's the duct tape one? Duct Tape Island. Let's watch that one. That's season 12, I think. Let's just pick at random ones that I remember liking or find interest, since I can't just watch them in order now.
Oh,
What?
okay. Very sneaky. Okay, that watching season 5, it says Max. No, it's if you subscribe to Max through Amazon.
On Amazon, yeah.
Which means
But
you
is
get
it even
the Amazon video, not the Max one.
that is fucked. What? I saw that and I didn't think I didn't make that connection. Oh my god, that
No, because if you click on it, it takes you straight to Amazon.
Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't make the connection that it's not actually Max, it's Amazon content that's also technically on Max, but they're using the Amazon. That's fucked, yeah.
Which also means you'll get the X-ray.
That X-ray is so good.
It is. It's
I've been
very
enjoying.
useful.
I've been enjoying it while watching. Because I've been also been watching Stargate.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so nice. Like, and I think I showed you. Like, I didn't realize they have trivia.
Yeah.
On X-Ray.
Trivia, bloopers are like goofs and stuff that you never catch.
Yeah, continuity errors.
Continuity errors, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Or like, oh, he made a Wizard of Oz reference. Let me pause. There's the trivia. Oh, he makes where it describes how he made the Wizard of Oz reference, or stuff like that. And it's like, oh, that's cool. I've been enjoying that quite a bit while watching
In this
again.
scene right here, it was originally designed to be aired on a 4x3 TV, but now because it's now in widescreen, you can now see that Samantha Carter is actually hiding behind this pillar when they walk down the hallway.
Was it Amanda? It's Amanda taping,
Matt
right?
Tapping, yeah.
Tapping. She was originally gonna hum the MacGyver theme song, play a prank on, but she couldn't remember it, so she just did the Stargate like that. That was one that happened because she they were in the elevator and she was.
That's a great scene too.
Yeah, she.
I mean, the Stargate theme. I know exactly the scene.
I was like, oh my god, and then I paused and looked, and like, oh, she was gonna do the MacGyver to prank him. That would have been great. I don't know the MacGyver theme either, so
I'm humming it right now.
I figured, but yeah. But yeah, that's been great. I've been enjoying that quite a bit. Black Friday, I also partook in a lot of deals for streaming services, Stuart.
Oh yeah.
$1 a month for Hulu. I did that again. Because I'm like, I don't really use Hulu as much to where like having the ad-free version or having ads would matter so much,
Mm-hmm.
So I can deal with ads for the few things I actually would watch on Hulu. So I'll do that. Disney Plus, kind of same thing. It's $2.99 a month for a year. No, it was $1.99. So it was $3. $3 a month. I get Hulu and Disney Plus. I'm like, can't beat that. Like, that's just like, I can just not even think about that. And then if something comes on one of those two that I want to watch, I can just go to it and watch, HBO Max was $2.99 a month, I think. That's what I got. I got that. So yeah, I got those three. I have Paramount Plus through my Walmart Plus subscription. So I've got like everything but Netflix, basically. Everything that I want but Netflix. God.
You know what? You know what sucks? I share Disney Plus with my family, and like they actually pay for it and I use it, and it's the opposite with Max. I pay for it, they use it. And when Disney Plus came out, they had the deal, Hulu, Disney Plus,
Bundle.
ESPN. Yeah. It was super cheap for a year. Well, that ended, and my dad, who was paying for it, just stayed subscribed to ESPN Plus. So he was only paying, the $7.99 or whatever it was, but we were still getting Hulu and Disney.
Nice.
We no longer have access to Hulu.
Oh.
Still got Disney Plus, but don't have Hulu anymore.
You may want to check Disney again because they have Hulu. They have Hulu appearing on Disney Plus now. Like, they started rolling that out to where Hulu stuff is on Disney Plus now, instead of it being too. Like
I'm pretty sure the live sports that you got through Hulu and ESPN it doesn't work.
Oh, did Hulu have live sports? I didn't know that.
If
Huh.
you also had ESPN Plus, you
Oh,
could
weird.
you could watch it on Hulu.
I think every streaming service is now trying to do live sports. I feel like. I mean, HBO Max has it, or Max has it now.
Yeah,
They have live sports stuff.
they got
Amazon has live sports.
NBA, right?
Uh, TNT, and then they have a thing with Bleacher Report, I think.
Oh shit, they do have TNT games. Fuck yeah. Because those were the games you cannot watch on ESPN Plus are TNT games.
Yeah, because it's a different company.
Because yeah. Hell yeah.
What's funny is they had a TNT ESPN crossover recently because the NBA has a this year they started in season tournament where like certain games, or it's a huge mess the way they have everything divided, but basically like they they've divided teams into groups, and then then the certain games that the teams play determines if they make it to the next round. And it's just like your normal schedule, but like, oh, we're just gonna treat the this game as a in season tournament game type thing. But this week's like the final or the semifinals and finals and all that stuff, and they had like where like the TNT guys like Jack and Charles Barkley and all that did like a segment on ESPN, whatever, and then vice versa. So there was a crossover there this week. But yeah, typically, yeah, that's been always been a thing where TNT is like, nope, you can't watch that. That's national game. That's not available on your local where you watch your local stuff, or whatever. Yeah. But yeah. It's a mess though. Like there's too many streaming services, Stuart.
There are.
And like, why is Netflix so damn expensive? Like, I'm thinking of like it's like $15 for the non-ad version. I'm one person. Like, I don't want to pay $15 just to, because like I told you knew I did the ad version for a few months, but you don't get everything on there.
Right.
There's stuff that's you're locked out of, which is like, that's even more bullshit. Like,
well, here's the thing: you could pay $15 a month for Netflix, or you can pay $15 a month for Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus. That's $3 for the same damn price.
I'm getting Hulu, Disney, and Max for $6 a month right now. So that's even better. The HBO Max one's only for 6 months though. It's not a whole year, which is kind of weird. I'm like, really? Okay. But yeah, I'm like, I don't mind the having ads for some of these, because like, it's not like I watch Hulu all the time to where, the ads will really get to me. And hell, for Mythbusters, damn Geico got me covered. Geico, we're sponsoring, so you have fewer ads. And I'm like, hell yeah, okay. Basically, the only ads I get on when I watch Mythbusters is Geico, but because of that. But I'm okay with it.
See, I always loved the Hulu ads, and I wasn't getting. I have not gotten them in a long time. Well, when I was watching Hulu, was you could watch one really long ad and then not get any
so good
during the show, which I always
wish you could opt into that.
Yeah, if I'm going to get ads, I'll take that every single time.
Yeah, but then again, I guess they could just be like, oh, you could just walk away while while the really long ad is playing.
Which I
That's what we
did.
did. Yeah. Time to refill my drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically kind of what the Geico thing is. Like, it's basically just Geico ads, and they're less. And they say at the beginning, like, Geico is something like Geico is proud sponsor to bring you less ads or whatever, like, and then there's just sprinkles some Geico ads here and there. And I just get on my phone and look at shit when the ads are on anyways. So like, doesn't bother me as much. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to start watching that I realized that. But like I said, I've just been watching Mythbusters and Stargate. Two things I've already seen, like most of, if not all of.
Yeah.
I'm on the last season of Stargate too.
Damn.
Yeah. I started a while ago though. Like, I started like, was it October? Sometime in October, maybe. But that's on Amazon, so there's no ads there.
Right.
Anyways, what's something else you got?
Something else I've got. Well, let's stick with Amazon. I finally watched the Jack Reacher series on Amazon, and season 2 is about to start in like next week.
Okay, yeah, okay. I get Jack Reacher and Jack Ryan. I always get
Oh.
that mixed up. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I love Jack Reacher. I can't wait. Yeah. Season 3, they're already working on it. They're filming it.
It was absolutely fantastic. Like, I was like, I'll put it on. I watched a couple of episodes today and a couple of episodes tomorrow. I fucking watched the whole damn thing.
How could someone be that jacked? It's almost unhealthy how jacked he is.
Yeah.
Like, compared to back, like, I saw a TikTok that was like, oh, remember Alan Richardson? Like, his early stuff? No, I'm not talking about Smallville. I'm talking about his audition on American Idol.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's flirting with Paula Abdul and like, yeah, that's a thing.
Did
Go
not
look for
know
it.
that.
He is scrawny compared to what he is now. He's still like back then. It's still way bigger than I am, but like compared to what he is now, it looks like he ate his former self. He's that's how big he is now. But yeah, I saw that TikTok of that.
Yes,
Like,
compared to what he is now, yes, he is small, but he still jacked.
oh yeah, still.
And I completely forgot he was AC on Smallville. Completely forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't remember he was Aquaman.
Yep.
And his one episode pilot never took off. I remember watching that.
The pilot was he wasn't in the pilot though. The pilot was the guy who played Green Arrow in Smallville. Was Aquaman in that pilot show? That was the weird thing about it, right? Justin Hartley?
Don't. You are right.
Yeah. That was the confusing thing of the whole situation of it all,
I didn't remember that.
I remember that.
Did not remember that at all.
Adrian Palicki was in that pilot too? What? Man, talk about two DC failed pilots. Because wasn't she Wonder Woman in a failed pilot?
I don't remember.
I think Adrian Palicki was.
Well, I just typed in her name and Wonder Woman auto completed.
Yep. But yeah, that's
She
weird. They
looks
had
like she's doing cosplay.
yeah. How you gonna not have the guy
She's
who was
doing cosplay.
Aquaman in the Smallville show, but you're gonna have Green Arrow, who is in the Smallville show, be Aquaman? Like, it's so weird. Like,
Oh, and Ving Rhames was in it. Lou Diamond Phillips. Damn.
yeah. 2006. Wow.
Yeah.
That was so long ago. But it doesn't feel like that. It's like, oh yeah, 2006. That was like 5 years ago, right? No. No. But yeah, Jack Reacher.
Yes. Sorry. I'm busy just following rabbit holes on IMDb. Jack Reacher.
Pretty good cast, I thought. Supporting cast.
Yeah.
They had the one dude from iZombie, who was the doctor, or who was the police, the detective in iZombie, and he was like detective. And
Boy, do I not remember the cast of iZombie. Is that the sheriff?
yeah, the
Okay, yeah.
dude who wasn't the chick, or who was basically the other supporting character that
The other
wasn't
supporting
the
character
chick.
of the show, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the detective in iZombie, which I like him. He's good.
Yeah,
He was good in
was
this.
he was great.
My favorite is like when they get the food, and the lady gives his, and Jack Reacher's like, I was embarrassed ordering that for you. Like,
right, because he
because it was some like salad or some weird,
yeah.
When he got like this
Because he was
Golden
like
Corral buffet,
like a health vegan guy, and yeah.
Meanwhile, Jack Reacher has like ribs and every single side dish you can imagine to go with it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was good. Yeah. But yeah, I saw a TikTok where he was doing promo to on the set of season 3.
Fantastic.
So yeah, so we're not, season 2 isn't even out, and so I'm excited. Also, how the hell does Tom Cruise and Alan Richardson play the same character?
You know, I was just thinking, like, you know, I should watch the Tom Cruise one, because I have no idea what the story is on the Tom Cruise one. Like, is it the same?
I don't either,
is it the same story?
I mean, I don't know. It's a long running book series, right? So
Yeah.
like, it could just be a different section of the story or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I didn't know whether it was the same story or it was a different one.
Yeah, the looking at the two of them, it's night and day different body types.
I remember when like the Tom Cruise one came out, like the people who liked the books were pissed because he was more described as what Alan Richardson looked like. You know, a jacked
instead of like
mountain of a man.
How big is Tom Cruise? How tall is he?
Like 5'6".
5'7". Oh, is he 5'7"? I thought he was 5'6". Huh. Weird.
Well,
Still shorter than
it
me.
depends on the shoes he's wearing.
Yeah. I'm still taller, so haha. That's one thing I got over Tom Cruise. Nothing else. But yeah, I remember there was the big controversy there. Yeah. It's like you don't the character you can't just get anybody to play a certain character. Like there's characters are described a certain way because that's what the character is, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's our society, we want to turn things upside down and do all kinds of weird stuff. But yeah, good show. I like that show a lot. I'm excited for season 2 though.
Yeah, it
I've been
comes
seeing a
out
lot of
next week. So I will I'm definitely gonna.
is it a couple episodes or is it just one episode releasing it?
I don't
Also,
know.
I did see you can, if you live in a big enough city, Amazon has screenings that you can get free tickets for if you're a Prime member to see the premiere uh of the season. I checked and no, it's nowhere near me because I was like, that'd be cool. Because oh yeah, also apparently Amazon if you're a Prime, you can just get free tickets to like movies that Amazon Prime or Amazon has airing at, you know, in theaters that are made from Amazon or distributed by them. If you didn't know that.
I did not.
Yeah. You live in a big city, so you might be able
I
to take advantage of
do.
that.
It depends on where the movie theater is, though.
Yeah. You might be able to take advantage of that. Seeing some free movies. But
I
I
do
live in the
plan on going to the movies this weekend, actually. Because
Oh,
I think it was extended, so I
what are you
think it's
seeing?
still. I've heard that Godzilla -1 is a really good movie.
Oh yeah, the they're expanding the amount of theaters it's being shown at now because it's gotten
Well,
such
not only
critical
extending
success.
the amount of theaters, but the length.
Extending, yeah,
Like, because from what I've heard, it's not just a good Godzilla movie; it's a good movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I've
it's
heard that too.
still playing.
I don't know if it's playing here or not. And that's Japanese, right? Like,
Japanese with English subtitles.
yeah, just making sure. Yeah.
At least the screening here. I don't know if a dubbed version is offered
I don't
anywhere.
think there's a dub version. Yeah. I think it's just because it's the Japanese version because we got the sequel to versus Kong coming out, right?
That's in like March
Next year.
or May or
Yeah.
March or April. Which I don't know.
That login.
It looks okay. I'm not exactly thrilled about that one.
Can't seem to log in on AMC's website, so I'm pulling up the app on my phone, see if Godzilla's here or not. Probably isn't. It sucks living in the middle of Oklahoma nowhere. Oh wait, no, it is. It is. At least today. Japanese spoken with English subtitles, and then Japanese. Wait, what's the difference? Oh, oh, yeah, okay, cool. I forgot they have adult supervision required at AMC now. So movies after 6, if you're under 18, you have to be with an adult. Oh, what happened to my camera? There we go.
Interesting.
Can you hear? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Good.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You weren't responding to anything I was saying, so I was like,
No,
what's going
I
on?
was I was looking at something. Interesting.
Oh, they're showing Die Hard at my theater.
They're showing at mine too.
Be cool. Oh, and the new Studio Ghibli. Ghibli? Ghibli?
Yes.
Oppenheimer still being shown? Wow.
I thought that was
Then,
on streaming.
no, you
It
can only
is.
buy it. It's not rent. It's not. You're not able to rent it digitally.
Well,
At least,
I didn't think it was like like on a streaming service, but I figured it was like buy it already.
yeah, yeah. All you can do is buy it for like $20. You can't even digitally rent it. I was looking into it because I'm like, I want to watch that, and then I was like, I'm gonna do, and then maybe Barbie, and then it's like, oh wait, no, Barbie's coming to Max, I think, soon. Either this week or next week. I don't know. Probably next week, but yeah. And then also, oh, there's the Marvels too out. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one.
the
Like
lowest performing Marvel movie ever.
that's just because of fucking sexist people. But
I mean, I just don't think it looks good. Like, at least not good enough for me to go out and see it in actual theaters.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
That's just why
Yeah.
I'm not going to go see it in theaters. But and I didn't think that. What was the last one in last Marvel movie? Was it Ant-Man?
No. There's been a few since Sandman. Guardians 3? Guardians 3. Was there one after Guardians 3? Let's see. Past year. No, Guardians 3 was the last one, I think.
Okay.
Because
Well,
that's the last one I've watched that I went to see in theaters.
Ant-Man, I didn't think looked good enough to see in theaters either, and I was correct.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't hate Ant-Man.
It wasn't bad.
I
It's
think
just
I feel like the ending could have been better. Like, I was kind of excited that, oh, they're stuck in the quantum verse, and and then it's like, oh no, you know, there was that moment where you thought, oh, he's stuck in the quantum verse, and what's gonna happen? It's the end of the movie, and then it's just like, no, we're just gonna save him quickly. It's like, oh, okay, because that was such a cool moment. Cool moment, because he was like, I don't have to win. I just have to prevent you from winning, or however he said,
yeah.
And then he did what he did, and it was just like, oh, that's so cool. And then, nope. But yeah, there's the boy. Marvel movies are pretty weird, but not as weird or as bad as. Have you? Can we talk about the Madam Web trailer? Have you seen that yet?
Yeah.
What even is that? Like,
I don't know because I don't even know who's all the characters in it other than Madam Web.
Well, the villain is Ezekiel, which he was the other spider person who got his powers through like the spider totem thing, and that's a big like actual story plot line where he like meets Peter Parker, and that was like the Morloon was the that was like the first appearance of like Morloon, I think, was the whole Ezekiel slash Spider-Man slash, all that whole storyline where he was introduced was Morloon, the energy vampire, where their family was the villains of the Spider-Verse
Right. Yes, they were
comic.
the inheritors.
Yeah. So
That's
there's that, but like I don't know, just
see
it's but that
here's the thing that's confusing to me.
what universe does this take place in? Because clearly,
Because I'm like, okay, it's a young Madam Web, so it's Julia Carpenter. I'm looking at IMDb. Nope, Julia Carpenter is somebody else completely in that movie. It's the Sydney Sweeney. That's Julia Carpenter. Like, hold on. So if it's not young Madam Web, why is Dakota Johnson young? Why not when no old lady, you know, in
because
a
this takes place before Spider-Man is born, I think.
for sure, because uh Ben Parker and Mary Parker are in it.
Yeah, we get Uncle Ben in a non-Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
We have 3 Spider-Man movies where Uncle Ben, we don't get any mention of Ben except for the parallel universe Uncle Ben's. But we get a Uncle Ben casted in a non-Spider-Man movie. What the hell? Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, I just know I like Adam Scott, so that's.
Yes.
But this movie looks garbage. Like, those costumes look so bad.
Oh, I've not seen the cost. Oh, yes, I did. I did see the costumes.
Yeah, like the Ezekiel's costume. Like, oh, what the hell? Like,
He's Night Monkey.
how are you gonna have knockoff looking Spider-Man costumes when this is before Spider-Man's even born? Like, as well. Like, it's gonna be a mess, Stuart. Like, trying to make Spider-Man movies with no Spider-Man. Like, unfortunately, Venom did like 1 billion. So like,
I say Venom kind of worked, but uh, I don't know.
you got Morbius though, and then you got Craven, and then you got this, and then you got what's the El Morte? Is that still happening? With that character who only had like 1 appearance in Spider-Man?
I
And it's
have
gonna be
no
played by
idea.
Bad Bunny. I think that's the like rapper artist or whatever. Bad Bunny, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny says he's no longer starring in Sony's El Muerte. El Muerto.
Okay, wow. Morto. Oh, what a shocker. Literally, I think there's like either 1 or 2 like appearances of him at all in all of Spider-Man.
I have no
And
idea who it is.
they were gonna make a movie after it about that character. What? What are you doing,
Oh, he's
Sony?
like a luchador. Okay, why?
Yeah. Because Sony thinks they can do no wrong, even though they clearly
They
can do mostly
do
wrong.
wrong a lot.
They do they do just good enough to be able to think, oh, we can put out all these crappy movies and people will, oh, we made a Venom movie. Okay, we can make a Morbius movie. Oh, this. Oh, no one came to see it?
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. I loved that. That was an amazing moment. Oh. And then Craven, like, that's not Craven, though.
That's
Like, what? And don't get me wrong, Aaron Taylor Johnson, that's his name, right?
yeah.
There's some like shots or screenshot or images of him as Craven that kind of look cool. But like that's about it. That movie is going to be bad. You know, if you're going to have any studios write movies off for taxes, why can't it be Sony and not HBO with Batgirl and Brendan Fraser?
Right.
But Venom does well. The Spider-Verse movies do well, so they're able to do all these
very well.
Yeah, they're able to do all these crappy other movies because they're like, oh, maybe we can get half as much as Venom with Morbius or Craven or Madam Web, and
See, here's the problem.
it's all leading to Sinister Six. They're still trying to make that Sinister Six movie.
It's not gonna happen.
Was it Avi Arab or what's his name? Like he's just gung ho about Sinister Six, I think. You know who I'm talking about? That like the producer at Sony who's responsible for all the bad Spider-Man stuff we hate.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. Jack Reacher.
But Godzilla tomorrow.
Yeah. Jack Reacher.
Or this weekend.
Good show. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go see Godzilla probably tomorrow.
God, I might go see it too. Maybe.
I know. I've heard it compared to Shin Godzilla, which is my favorite Godzilla movie, because it wasn't just a good Godzilla movie; it was a good fucking movie, and that's the same thing I hear about this one. So,
they also have that Godzilla TV show,
right?
Monarch.
Yeah.
Which is Apple TV.
Apple TV really wants me to subscribe to them.
Is that the one where
do?
Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell play the same person but different? But like,
yes,
they play. Okay, so that is the Monarch. Okay,
yes,
that's kind of cool though. I like that. I think that's kind of a cool concept.
It is
father and son playing like the same,
especially because they actually do look a lot alike.
Yeah.
So it totally works.
I kind of like Wyatt Russell. Like, he was great in in Falcon and Winter Soldier as agent, or what's that? I'm trying to blank on the character's name. U.S. agent.
U.S. agent. Yeah, right. Yes.
Yeah. So,
I was gonna say, Apple TV really wants me to subscribe to them because they keep having stuff like, oh, that actually looks interesting.
If you ever do, which like hell, if you look close enough, you can find like 3-month free trial. I see all the time. Next time I see one, I'll send.
And TikTok really, really wants me to watch Ted Lasso.
I was gonna say Ted Lasso is great. It's brilliant.
The clips I see, I was like, this looks really fucking good.
It's so good.
And
I've watched the first 2 seasons. I haven't watched the third because I don't have it, Apple TV right now. So
what's the name of that show? Um,
the morning show is kind of good too. The one with
hmm,
Jennifer Aniston and is it Reese Witherspoon?
yes.
Yeah, and Steve Carell. I think Steve Carell's in it too.
Oh crap! What was that show? It's um, like work life and home life are completely separate. Like, what was the name of that show? I'm not seeing it. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't. Um, Wait, is that the show where like the advertisement is like the one character's in therapy and
I don't think so. But
oh,
you go to work and you don't remember what happened at home, and you're only there for work, and then as soon as you
oh,
leave, you forget everything. Like you don't even know who your coworkers are. Like like there's some like procedure or something that makes you forget. It's like severance or something like that.
uh, oh, Severance, yeah. Hey, Adam Scott,
Yes,
he's in.
Apple TV. Yes. Um,
Yeah, there's some stuff on
Mark
Apple
leads
TV
a
that
team
I'm
of
like,
office workers whose memories have been surgically divided between the work and personal lives.
oh, this is what I was thinking of. Shrinking. Jason Segel and Harrison Ford. Yeah, the therapist show. Yeah, there's some good stuff on Apple TV.
But I fucking hate Apple. That's the problem.
Start watching 7 days free or 3 free months with eligible Apple device. No, I know I saw 3 months free somewhere else. I'll have to look for that and maybe send it to you if I
Maybe I
find
can
it.
use my
But
work phone.
oh, at least Apple TV isn't on just like Apple TVs.
I think it did when it first came out.
Oh yeah, yeah, but now it's on everything.
Yeah.
Like, because that's how I watched it when I signed up for the 3 months, whatever.
Anyway, what about you? What do you got?
Let's see. Oh. How have we not talked about this before? Doctor Who, David Tennant, Doctor Who,
Yes, Doctor Who.
David Tennant's back.
David
Oh
Tennant's
my
back.
god.
And you made me sad because I thought there was another special after this week, and as there's not. So
I got
tomorrow,
sad. I got happy at the end of season or at the end of episode 2, and then I got sad when I realized that's the only
that's the
scene.
only scene he's in.
I thought we were gonna maybe start out in the next episode with him, you know, like a scene with him in it, you know?
Nope.
And then but no, that was the only scene.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw behind the scenes on TikTok, and they were talking
I
about
did as well.
that
Yeah.
was the only scene he was in. I was like, oh no,
Boy,
oh
his performance though, like his reaction seeing David Tennant's doctor, boy, that was good.
no. That whole episode, like the acting from both Catherine Tate and David Tennant in that episode was phenomenal.
So episode 2 better than episode 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Although episode 1, I do remember thinking, man, yeah, their budget's a lot bigger now.
Yeah.
Which it is because they got Disney money. Like part of the Disney deal was adding to their budget. Like that money it wasn't just for like, the rights. That was part of the budget. So yeah, their budget is actually bigger. Not as big as people were reporting, according to Russell T Davies. There were some people saying it was like in the millions per episode type thing,
Oh, not no.
but it's still big step up from normal Doctor Who episode. But yeah, that episode, the
With
what are they
with the
called?
not things.
Yeah,
Like if you like, Gather Date and David Tennant, and a brief appearance from an Isaac Newton, they were the only two characters or two people in that whole episode, except
and
for at
Wilf.
the end with Will.
Yeah.
Like that whole episode, it was literally just Donna and the Doctor, nobody else, and it was a really good episode.
It was really good. Yeah, it was. It was a classic Russell T Davies episode. I feel like where like you there's not a whole lot, and you're so so the writing and the actors have to really shine to make up for the lack, like Blink,
Yeah,
that type of thing where there wasn't there's not a whole lot in Blink if you really think about it.
no,
It's kind of contained for the most part. Like this one was. Was it something Blue Yonder, right?
yes, that was the name of the second special. Blue Yonder.
Blue Yonder. Okay, yeah.
Although Disney Plus just has it as special 2.
Yeah.
Wild Blue Yonder.
Wild Blue Yonder, yeah. Okay. I love IMDb has unknown, and it's just all the specials. Like Planet of the Dead, Water of Mars, End of Time, Part 1 and
Yeah.
2, Day
What
of
do
the Doctor.
I mean, it was an odd year.
Star Beast, that was the first one.
Yes.
Boy, there was a few moments in the Star Beast that I was like, ugh, really?
I was not thrilled.
Like when the daughter Rose basically attacked the Doctor for how dare you assume pronouns.
Yeah. No,
Which I'm not the only one who felt that. There's other people I've seen who
100%.
feel that was a bit too much, like the
100%,
way they handled that.
Because internet. But
yeah.
like I was not thrilled with how the meta crisis was dealt with.
Yeah.
Like I was just kind of we don't know how to fix it, so we'll just we'll give it away. What the fuck didn't you think about that before? All right, what? Why did you were the Dr. Donna
so
before?
Yeah.
Why did it fucking take?
I mean, to be fair, like, let's get you knocked up so that we can transfer this part of it away. So, like, that's not a solution, Stuart. Like,
no, I'm talking about like, how do we get rid of the meta crisis? We give it away. We let it go.
Oh, that. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, so something a male would never be able to. Oh, males suck. We're females. We're great. Like, God.
It's kind of the reason why people didn't like Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. Not because of Jodie Whittaker, but because of the writing behind her.
Yeah, it's just forcing too much down the audience's throats. Like, I mean,
No, it's more of a we're gonna elevate women by kicking men down.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like,
And
Which that's our society. That's what feminism is.
that is what
It's not
feminism is.
supposed. It's not supposed to be what feminism is, but that's what it is.
It's an ism. So somebody's got to be
Yeah,
attacked.
exactly. But yeah, that was just like, oh man, yeah. That first episode was the first special was. I don't think I'm gonna rewatch that as much. Like Wild Blue Yonder. I plan on rewatching that. Like
That was a good episode.
that
Yeah.
was great.
Yes.
I imagine there's gonna be things we see that we didn't notice the first time. You know, I can imagine things like that. Like, oh man, and then the when the TARDIS catch because the TARDIS caught on fire and he's like, it was no, it was. God, I love that. Uh, but yeah, that was and it's great. Like, God, that's like Why Blue Yonder was so good. Yeah, yeah. The writing was just so poor in the Star Beast, but so great in Wild Blue Yonder.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. What did you think of the Meep?
You know what? I'm behind it. I saw it coming. Like not at first, but definitely when like right at that right before it happened, I'm like, okay, no, the Meep is actually going to be the baddie here, isn't he? Yeah.
The Meep's hands creep me out. I'm sorry. They were just a little too much for me.
See, I was thinking we had seen like the Meep or a creature like the Meep before.
Well, it kind of reminded me of the one meat and those little creatures that ate the fat or what
Adipose.
the little cute yeah, the little cutesy creatures like the Meep when Meep was first introduced had that cutesy vibe to it as well.
You know,
And then there was the turn.
I was actually more thinking of more recent like I thought we saw something like a creature like the Meep in like the Flex,
Oh,
but I don't think we did.
honestly, I don't remember too much from that. Honestly, the Star Beast was out, and I was like, "Oh shit! I still have to watch that very last episode where she turns into." Yeah, I still had to watch that because it was that man. That last season was so hard, or that last season slash those episodes, those specials were just tough. I like the Dalek one in the storage unit. That special was kind of good.
that was a good one. I like
Yeah,
that one.
that felt like good classic Doctor Who.
If you go to the TARDIS.fandom page,
Yeah.
uh, Wilf right right up front, like he's
Oh, yeah, I see that.
like it's this logo of the wiki, and then he's right next to it.
Man, the the next companion's gonna have some real shoes to fill. Like she's gonna have a hard time following up Catherine Tate. Especially when because we getting Catherine Tate after we've gotten Yaz and Dan. Ugh. I'm sorry. Like I was not a fan of those two. Especially Dan. Dan
What's his name?
what was the
Dan?
point? Yeah, what was the point of Dan? Like he really had no personality. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like I don't know if that's just the way the actor did it or if that's the way the character, but like Dan just had no real personality. I felt like yeah, his name was Dan. So I'm looking at the description of what episode. Yaz and Dan are thrown deeper into a battle for survival. Yeah. God, yeah, that whole Flux season was just, I'm not even sure what happened. Like, it was just not memorable, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, coming from those to Catherine Tate as Donna, like, boy, the next what's her name? Uh, Ruby, I think that's
Sounds right.
yeah, Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson.
Oh, you know what? I completely blocked Dan out of my mind.
I told you he
Because
has like no
you're
personality.
like Dan. I'm like, I thought I was gonna say that, and then I looked and I was like, oh no, I'm thinking of Ryan and his grandfather. I completely.
What's his grandfather's name? I loved his grandfather.
Yeah,
like
yeah, he was good.
And when he came back for the last episode, I was like, yes.
Graham.
The one where Graham, yeah, when Graham came back for Jodie's last episode, that last special, I was excited. I was pumped.
And
yes.
And what they did with him at the end and getting, you know, a companion kind of
support group.
Yeah, I liked
so
I
good.
really liked that.
It was great. Yeah, so good.
But no, I completely blocked Dan out of my mind.
See, I didn't hate all of the Jodie that stuff. Like,
no,
you know,
no. So some of it was
like I
good.
said, Graham was great. He was a great companion. I wonder what do you know because I'm not on the pulse of like the fandom for Doctor Who. What's the do you know what the reception is for Millie Gibson as Ruby Sunday? Like being another blonde companion. I imagine there are people who are upset about that. A white blonde companion again.
I mean, we've kind of had the run, so
yeah. Even though we have a diverse doctor, like there's still people who are probably like, why does she have to be white again? You know. But
and her name starts with an R.
Four letter name with an R.
Four-letter name with an R. Named after an object. Both are red.
Oh my god. That is too good, Stuart. Wow. I'm excited for tomorrow though. Like,
oh no, I am too.
Neil Patrick Harris.
And I
think
it's a musical.
It's got to be.
I think it's a musical.
Neil Patrick Harris is like is he like the first big American actor to be in Doctor Who? I was thinking about that the other day. Like,
I think so. Yeah.
Because they're all British actors, right?
There's been some Americans. But no, I think.
But not in a prominent role, right?
Yeah, not. I don't think anybody on the level of Neil Patrick Harris.
Or just in the role of the character itself in the. Yeah, that's interesting. I remember when he was it was announced he was in it. I was like, wait, what? Why? Like, I'm not upset, but why? You know? Like, It's just so random, but I'm here for it. And the, the toy maker's an old school villain, right?
Yes,
I think from
William
Hartnell's
Hartnell
days.
eras. Yes,
Yeah.
because I saw a teaser on TikTok and it flashback to William Hartnell. So I'm like, ooh, okay.
Oh, did you see the was it the special? They replaced Matt Smith with the new guy in the
I thought that was an edit. I didn't think that was real.
is that not real?
I don't know.
I saw that so many times that I thought it was real. Like, and
It
I kind
could
of was like, why?
it was good enough. I mean,
I think I even saw it
um,
on like the Doctor Who TikTok even.
yeah.
So like, but like, what do you think about that? That's kind of weird, right? Like,
If they do it, then they should do it for every actor who
yeah, right? Like,
because originally it was Matt Smith. They should have done it for Peter Capaldi. They should have done it for Jodie Whittaker, David Tennant.
or what was the 50th where they have all the doctors come together to fight whatever, and then Peter Capaldi is introduced in that, right?
Yeah.
They should re-edit that to have Jodie Whittaker and
Yeah. Exactly.
like
All 13, 14, and then 14.
oh oh, and don't forget the what's the black lady doctor? What's her like
Um.
the it's not
Yeah.
war something, right? Or
Um.
say like Warforged. That's not right.
No.
Uh, uh Fugitive Doctor.
Fugitive Doctor,
Okay,
right?
yeah. Which that was what opened up the whole can of worms to the Timeless
The
Child
Timeless
stuff.
Child, and yeah,
Which, yeah,
I'm
I'm not a fan.
Russell. Fix that. We've brought up the flux. We've brought up the flux. So we're not ignoring it.
He said he's not going to, but I don't know if that's a misdirection or not.
I hope it is,
I hope it is too. Yeah,
because I mean,
because like,
otherwise, why bring it up? Like, if you're not going to address it at some point, why bring it up?
I mean, and also you're just like throwing away the 60 years of Doctor Who lore, adding the Timeless Child stuff. Like you're just throwing away
That
the entire lore.
I put on Chitnell. You know,
Yeah,
that was him fucking with everything because he didn't fucking care.
exactly. Yeah, it's a mess. Yeah. That's another reason why the Jodie Whittaker stuff. I feel bad for Jodie Whittaker
Oh
because,
no,
like,
she could have been great. Like, she could have been a
yeah,
really good doctor, but the writing behind her was bad.
because I liked her in other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I have, yeah. She was great in Broadchurch, the one where David Tennant was the detective, and
yes, because that's actually
yeah,
where I first saw her.
yeah, she was the mom whose son was murdered or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, she was great in that. Like, amazing. Honestly, that's the only thing besides Doctor Who I think I've seen her in.
I'm looking at her IMDb. I'm like, yeah, I think that might have been the only thing I've seen her in.
But like, it was good, a good performance, and that was Chibnall too. So like, that's where Chibnall came from.
Don't let him touch Doctor Who.
Yeah,
That's
you give him something else to play with, but don't give him Doctor Who again. Yeah, I'm excited for Doctor Who tomorrow, and then we're gonna have a Christmas special again. or holiday special, I think it's called. But it's the Christmas special.
It's Christmas special.
Yeah. So excited. It's been so long since we've had one, right?
See, I don't think there was one.
Because they got
Did,
rid of it and then they
did
brought
Jody have
a
one?
new special. They did a New Year's with Jody.
Oh, they did she did New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the David Tennant Doctor or Christmas specials were so good. And even Matt Smith had some good ones.
Yeah.
Like was it the Christmas Carol one? That was pretty good.
You're right. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
But I think
Was
Peter
the Voyage?
Capaldi's was
Yeah.
the Husbands of River Song. That was probably the best one. Because I
Think over was it Voyage of the Dead, the Titanic one?
Mm-hmm. No,
I like that one too.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
We got MILF, or we got Wilf. We got Wilf in there.
MILF.
I fumbled. Yeah, but we got Wilf in there.
Yes, that was Wilt's and her.
And what an introduction! Because I saw a TikTok of that again recently, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's so good." Why isn't there anyone around? Well, it's because the alien attacks the past few years. Oh, so good. But yeah, man, it feels good to like Doctor Who again.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it continues. There's rumors Moffat may come back to do some episodes.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I know you're real excited about that.
That'd be amazing.
He's done some of your favorite episodes.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe we can we get the Doctor's daughter back?
So literally just thinking like, maybe we can find out what Jenny's up to.
There's an audio book of her of an adventure that came out not too long ago, I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
I've been meaning to check that out. That, and there's some, what was it, during COVID, what was his Christopher Eccleston decided to do some audio books because he was like, I hate Doctor Who, but I like money, so, and I can't really do anything else during COVID, so I'll record some audio dramas. So there's some adventures of him too. Yeah, there's a bunch of those that I been meaning to look into, but yeah, Doctor Who. Anything else you got?
We're going long, damn. I did something I never thought I would do. Honestly.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I resubscribed to World of Warcraft.
You didn't just dip your toe; you fell straight in too. From what every time I see you on Discord playing World of Warcraft,
And then not just World of Warcraft, but Classic.
Yeah, Classic.
Like that was the thing. I was Classic World of Warcraft never interested me. And to an extent, it still doesn't. But it's what I've been playing. Because Blizzard did this interesting thing. It's Okay,
Oh, really? Blizzard doing?
okay. Let's rewind the time. Let's rewind the clock a little bit here. BlizzCon this year. I actually watched the opening ceremony because I was curious because of news that came out a little bit before that a former Blizzard higher up who was in charge of when World of Warcraft was great came back and was in charge of all things Warcraft. And I watched the opening ceremony, and he came out on stage and not only announced the next expansion, but the two after that. So he announced the next three expansions and said they were all part of the same story arc. Which was something that World of Warcraft was missing, was a through line and an actually coherent story going between expansions. Because I last played when Battle for Azeroth came out, which was 3 expansions ago. And I was super in like, I really love the lore of World of Warcraft. I still kind of do. But I was not happy with where it was going. Because the writing just started seeming a little lazy. And I kind of quit there. And it got worse with the expansion after one I quit. It got super bad. Like, so people were actually, were leaving World of Warcraft in droves and coming over to Final Fantasy. And it was what they've said that the plan is going forward. I'm super interested in, because my theory on how they end World of Warcraft, because the game is be 20 years old next year. Okay, that's a fucking long time. So it's got to end at some point. It really does. And how I theorized they should end it was they should blow up the damn planet. Or have the planet be destroyed. Because what the story is there's titans, basically the gods and creators of everything. And there is a newborn titan. Like the planet that World of Warcraft takes place on is basically an egg that a new titan is in. I think it should fucking hatch. Like that's how you end the fucking game, is have Azeroth hatch. And
So it's the plot from Eternals, the movie?
Yes, but actually Eternals actually took that from World of Warcraft, because that seed was planted a long time ago.
I mean, I don't know, maybe in the comics was before, I don't know, but the Eternals comics, but yeah,
20 years.
You were saying that, and I was like, hey, that's from Eternals.
No, yeah, it's the same damn story. But that's how you end World of Warcraft. And
I think it was from something way before something else too.
There's no way that
it sounds like one of those things.
Yeah, there's no way it's an original idea. But that was my theory on how you end Warcraft, and maybe possibly go into Warcraft 2.
Do you think there would be a World of Warcraft 2?
I think so. Like, because the problem with, the game being 20 years old is you got to fucking expand. Like, you're building on top of what you've done in the past. And you're building on building on building on building, and there's so fucking much.
Didn't they do things where they like destroyed stuff in the world, like the
Yeah, there was the Cataclysm, which was the um fourth expansion. No, third expansion.
you're saying it weird on purpose, right?
There
Cataclysm?
was there was a video. I can't find the video anymore, where a girl on the internet, she was trying to talk about Cataclysm, and she said it wrong. She said Cataclysm, and that has never left my mind. I know for a fact we talked about it on the show. I know we did because we were both laughing about it, just like everybody else on the internet was.
Yeah, that reminds me of the TikTok where the British cook says microwave.
Micro, they do that on purpose though. She did not. And of course, everybody made fun of her, and the video no longer exists, and nobody captured it apparently.
Wow,
Because
that's rare.
because World of Warcraft Classic Cataclysm is coming out, so I went back to look for that video, like last month, couldn't find it. I saw people talking about it on Reddit, but the video was nowhere to be found.
Did you try looking on like Daily Motion Planet or some random site
I
like
did
that?
did not even occur to me. But
it's probably on one of those weird sites from way back then.
So
yeah, I haven't seen you on WoW a lot.
So I got interested in like what's to come. So okay, I'll get back in, see if what I had, the problems that I had with the gameplay, if they're fixed. Because I remember I briefly resubbed last expansion during Shadowlands. They weren't fixed. It was still an issue. This time, I don't have that issue anymore. Which was, as soon as I hit max level, enemies scaled, but enemies scaled to you having end game equipment. So where I went from taking on, 2-3 enemies at a time to now barely being able to handle one. I was like, fuck this, and I quit. That's not an issue anymore. And I was also not interested in playing any of Shadowlands at all. So when I resubbed, I got boost tokens to be at the level of the current expansion. I was like, I'm going to use that and skip the entire expansion. Which I did. But here's the really funny part. When I I logged in, it said your level 120 character is now level 50. I'm sorry? Because max level is now 70.
So they rolled back.
They squished everything down. Like they did a major stat squish. Because they've done that in the past of, like, numbers are getting too big, for servers to really handle, we need to squish the stats. But they've never actually done that with the levels before. So now,
I remember Destiny did stuff like that too.
So now max level 70, which I thought it was super funny. So I go from a level 120 character to a 50. So I boosted them up to a 60 and just started the new expansion. And then in like 3 days, I was already max level.
Oh wow!
It was super quick. And I was like, okay, if now 70 is the new max, what is old content like now? Like how? So I started new characters, started leveling up. Like I'm leveling up, you know, got to level 5 in like 45 minutes. I'm like, how do you run people through old content now? Well, you do this thing called time walking, which was a thing before, but it's totally different now. You pick an expansion and you play in that expansion, and then you get leveled up, and then you can go to the current stuff. So you basically you play in the expansion you want to play in. Okay.
So you can't just start from the beginning and go expansion, or
You could, but you'll hit max level way
Gotcha.
before you get anywhere close. So, and then I was like, okay, I'm max level now. Let's look at classic. Just kind of just take a peek at it. Well, a couple weeks before I resubbed, they introduced a new mode for classic called hardcore. You only get one life. No revives. Okay. So, and I did a couple streams of me playing hardcore classic. I'm on my 3rd character.
So what you're saying is you did.
You did. Even though there are spells in the game to bring people back to life, they don't work anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yep. So, and I was playing hardcore, and I was having fun actually. But then they came out with another mode a couple weeks ago called Season of Discovery, where they took old content that they were going to make but never did come out, like, you know, originally going to come out but never did, and they're putting new shit into the game for classic. Like there's new abilities, there's new roles for classes, like warlocks can now be tanks, rogue can be tanks, priests can be healers, or no, mages can be healers. So I was like, and the max level is 25. And then they're going to bring out a new phase, and you know, raise the level cap and have, you know, new dungeons, raids that are completely different now, because there were no level 25 raids. Now there are. So I was like, they're changing the old game, and it's,
well, there's the community that's just WoW Classic now, right? From what I've
but honestly,
seen.
I didn't think it was as popular as, and I still don't. It's not as, I think Season of Discovery is really popular. And I think hardcore is popular, but I don't think regular classic, vanilla classic, and there's also classic Wrath of Lich King, which was the 2nd expansion. I don't think those are popular, but I think these other 2 modes are. Because like when a new one comes out, people play it and then they're done. But also I don't think retail is as popular as it was either. So I don't know what people are fucking playing.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, and I'm playing Season of Discovery. I'm leveling a rogue, which is a class I never really leveled before. I'm like, damn, rogues are hard to level. Like, cause I can barely take on an enemy at my own level. Damn, this is hard. And then I saw somebody in chat, this boost to enemy health sucks. Like, excuse me? Boost enemy health. Oh, apparently enemies are now 50% more health and hit 50% harder.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
Because
totally explains it. That's why I'm having trouble leveling and why it sucks. And I'm
that'll
also
do it.
thinking I picked the wrong damn class because I'm not enjoying the rogue. So I rolled a paladin and I'm having a lot more fun playing the paladin, but I want to play on horde side. And paladins aren't available on horde side until Burning Crusade, and this is only vanilla. So I can't play the class I want to play on the side I want to play, which sucks. But I'm having fun playing World of Warcraft. Classic. Which are, it's a double, like, I never thought I'd play World of Warcraft again, and I especially never thought I'd play Classic. And I'm having fun.
Yeah, it took me by surprise when I was like, oh boy, he's back into WoW.
I was gone for 5 years.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I looked up, like, when did BFA come out? Oh, 5 years ago. I didn't think it was that long ago. But yeah.
And even then, you weren't really too deep into WoW as much, right?
Oh no, that was like when, like, Legion, which was the expansion before Battle for Azeroth came out. I was raiding. I was all in
Oh, okay.
to World of Warcraft at that time. Like, I was never more into World of Warcraft than at that time. And then I went super out of it.
Yeah, I can relate.
But
I haven't really played Destiny in over a year, so.
what did you think that they were not nominated for Community of the Year or Community Support at the?
They were.
No, what did you think that they were not nominated? Because I've heard that this year was like the worst year for Destiny.
Wait, I'm confused. They were nominated, right?
Yes,
Or okay, yeah.
I want to know what your thoughts were.
Oh, yeah. I honestly, I only know a little bit because I haven't been in it for a year. I like really like. I would log in like to look at stuff when the new seasons, but like I haven't even played the expansion that came out in February. Like I bought the $100 whatever edition that gave me the new expansion plus the whole year of the season passes and stuff, and I haven't played any of it. I'm kind of like damn it, that's a lot of money, but my sanity has never felt so good. Um, but apparently, because of the whole like community stuff and whatever, um, I've heard that they've fired a bunch of their they've had a lot of layoffs ever since I guess Sony bought them.
Yeah,
They've had a lot of layoffs with their community support team, and like shortly before that, like not too, but within a year of like Sony buying them a year before, their big community manager left with that the community loved, you know. That was when I think it really started to, their community stuff started to trickle down. But apparently, there's talks of like Sony's just gonna step in and take over if the next expansion doesn't do well with Destiny, because I guess it's just not it just hasn't been doing well, you know. I mean, you look at me, I haven't played. I have the content. I have all this, you know, I paid for it in advance, but I just for whatever reason I stopped playing it and I didn't feel like I was missing any, you know. Granted, I stopped playing games in general for a while, but now I'm slowly starting to play more stuff. Um, but yeah, I've heard a lot of people laugh at the fact that they were nominated.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was like. People were fucking laughing that they were even nominated.
Baldur's Gate won though, right?
Um, I think so.
They won so much.
They won a
Like,
lot.
yeah.
And I've seen so many TikToks today, and I don't know how many of them are fucking fake. Like, who's even heard of Baldur's Gate 3? What the fuck is that game? Nobody plays that game. I saw multiple TikToks.
Oh, I saw one dude who kept doing the same TikTok but for like different game fans. Like Spider-Man fans, and it was like oh, for best storytelling, or I forget what category it was. It was like, but whatever category, or best performer, Baldur's Gate 3, best whatever, Baldur's Gate 3, and then the like Spider-Man fan would be upset, and then it was best Spider-Man costume,
Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate
Gate
3.
3.
What the fuck?
It's
Yeah.
like, what? It's because you had this, and it was like some horrible costume, I guess, that's in the game. They were making a joke about that, but I guess Miles's new costume is really bad, right?
I think it's fixed. I think it's a whole new
Oh, is
costume.
it?
I think it's a whole new costume now. I think they got
Okay,
rid of
but
it.
originally it was like garbage, though, right?
I didn't
People
think it
had
was
hated it.
terrible. I didn't think it deserved. I didn't think it deserved the hate it got, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, look at Neil Newbon won it his second, you know, uh, best performing actor or whatever award. He
Yeah.
won the Game Awards and he won the Golden Joystick.
Yeah.
Like, good on him.
I honestly like.
Also, my playthrough was so much different. Like, was Astarion really that impactful over all the other characters?
Well, that was
Like,
my thing. Like, which character do you pick? Like, I feel like if it wasn't down to like one game per category, the entire cast of Baldur's Gate 3 would have been nominated.
yeah, like you know, I'm watching Neil Newbon's playthrough of Baldur's Gate. You know, because he does that.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing that. He's on like part 28 or something like that now. But like
The narrator is also doing it too. I can't think of her.
she hasn't done one
Amelia
in like
Tyler.
months. She did like 3 and hasn't done one in a couple months, I think, or at least a month. Yeah,
Yeah,
last I checked, I think it was like a
Amelia
month ago.
Tyler.
Yeah, I was watching some of hers. I tried watching the what's her name, who Shadowheart.
Oh yeah.
That was rough. It was her and her partner.
Uh huh.
And it's like the first like video I was watching, the first like episode or playthrough video, whatever. They were like, "Oh, do we really have to fight? Do we?" This was that. I was, no, I can't do this. I can't like you're getting upset because you're in combat. Like, no, I'll pass. Like, and they were like never played a PlayStation, so it was rough. It was rough to get through.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the narrator and Neil is pretty good. I watch his, but like as far as like actors go, I really like the one who played like what's her name, who played Shadowheart. Like Shadowheart was such a good character, I thought.
Yeah.
And the
Honestly,
the stats,
Amelia Tyler,
Oh, go ahead.
the narrator.
Oh yeah.
Like she was amazing. And
But is that a character though? Like it would you
narrator.
count that as same as
Her
yeah.
character was
It's a
narrator.
weird it's a weird like gray area, I think. But she was great, yeah. And the fact that she's come out and said there's like 12 different, more than that, I think, different like versions of dialogue she's done
Yeah.
depending on what character you use or you play as and stuff like that. And it's just like, wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
When I saw some scenes from other from other people playing other characters, I'm like, oh my god, this this is totally different dialogue. Like this is
And her playthrough is Darker Urge, and oh my god, there's some interesting stuff with Darker Urge. Like,
yeah.
There was some recent Baldur Gate stats. I don't know if you saw. Like, I think the number one romance companion was Shep,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Number one played like character, like
Like
pre-made character was
origin character
Gale.
was Gale. Yeah.
Gale. You think that's all the people who aren't like who were new to like D&D thinking, "Oh, wizard."
Maybe.
That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah. Cuz I'm sure there was a lot of new people who never played D&D and probably saw wizard and thought, "Oh, that's a classic character. I want to be able to do magic and all the
That or
that's
want to play an origin character and wizard was or wanted to play a wizard and just picked the wizard character.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they thought that's the yeah. But man, that was shocking. That was shocking to see because like the internet kind of shit on Gale when the game came out. Like
Yeah.
like Gale's not one of my favorite characters, but like I don't think he deserved that
No.
bad of treatment he got.
Well, apparently a lot of the way people treat him was because of a bug. That he was too eager.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Can't forget good old Karlak though.
Always back. Always back.
They still coming out with updates. Like they have new um epilogues you can play through. I think they added recently and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I think they're slowing down on those though.
They just added a bunch, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna
Oh
go.
yeah. I mean, they're still trying to keep the hype going into the holiday season. I understand that.
Yeah.
And award season, which I don't know if you saw with the game that they had they had camera for the devs. Like back in their, I guess wherever their studio is, they had a view for when they saw and they won, and so you could see their reaction.
Oh,
they were excited.
I
Oh my
bet.
god, they were flipping out. Yeah, which good. I'm glad they won.
Like honestly,
that was a damn good game.
Yeah, and I was not surprised. Like I would have been surprised if it was anybody else that won.
Yeah. That game got me back to playing games after taking such a long break. And I put like 200 hours in that game. Again, part of it was trying to figure out how to play that type of game because, I was new to it and I made tons of mistakes. Let me tell you what.
No such thing as a mistake.
But
only happy accidents.
But yeah, just such a good game. I need to. I'm at like the last battle too. I need to just like go back and finish it.
Yeah, I need to. I need to finish it at some point because like hell, I've not even come across Minsk.
Oh, yeah.
I've not come across Matt Mercer.
Matt Mercer, yeah.
So
He's all right. I mean,
he's the only character that, or Minsk is the only character that has been in every Baldur's Gate game.
yeah. I mean, as far as him in the
That
game, like
and
he
Boo.
doesn't have, he's not as impactful. I feel it's at least to me as like Karlach, Shadowheart,
Oh, sure,
Astarion,
sure.
those, you know, even
I mean, yeah,
Lae'zel.
because I mean, considering how
Yeah,
late in the game you get him,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, of course not.
exactly. Yeah,
He's an Easter egg. He's an Easter egg for people who played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
yeah. Which I know because I watched that video that broke down Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. That's the lore. So I was like, oh, I know that. And I know, oh, what's his name? The Bard. Um,
Volo.
Volo, yeah. Which Volo died in my game, sadly.
That's funny.
It was during like when he was like captured and you were trying to save him.
You know what? I expected that's exactly where it happened.
Yeah, unfortunate, but I definitely want to play through that again. Definitely gonna do a second playthrough.
Oh, sure.
I'm not gonna be probably not gonna be as dive deep into it as I did the first playthrough,
Not,
but like
not go to every little corner and pick up every single little rock.
yeah. I'm still upset that like I never used the horn to call the ogres because I thought like, oh, I'm gonna save this, and then Act 2, it's useless.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, sad. That's why when I was watching Neil Newbond's playthrough, they were like debating on using it, and they were towards the end of Act 2, and I'm like, use it, use it. I was like yelling at the screen, come on, I
Use it
want
or
to see
lose
it.
it.
I want to see it being used because I didn't get a chance to use it. I think they did it the same area you did, the Goblin Camp.
Uh huh. I mean,
Which it's like,
when they all turn on, you're like, fuck. Yeah, that's when you use it.
yeah. And heck, you know, even if they die, you get that headband of intellect that the head ogre has,
Right.
which
Which,
is like that's a win, you know.
yeah, but to put on for who?
I don't know. If you're like maybe if you're like a wizard, you can expect your character to. I don't know.
That is true.
I remember for a one shot, I had a wizard, and we were able to get it like we were able to get like 2 rare items and some the whatever you know for it,
Uh
and
huh.
I chose one of those so I could respect my character accordingly and still have high intellect, you know.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Because we were doing standard array. I'm sorry, I just like rolling for stats. It's more fun. The risk.
See, we did standard array for our first campaign, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then we've rolled ever since.
And boy, I put my I had knew nothing about making a character, and my stats were not in the right spots. I was kind of suffering a little bit at the beginning there, but it's been fine since. Like, it's been fun. Anyways, is there anything else?
Let's see. Nah. Can wait.
I'm trying to think
And we can wait
if
till
there's
next
yeah.
next time.
I don't think there's any anime. I haven't really watched any anime in a while. Oh, wait, no. Stuart, there's one thing I want to talk about that you probably want me to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching Rebels.
Really?
Yes.
I was like, Rebels? What anime is Rebels? Oh, no, Star Wars Rebels.
And animated. I said animated, yeah. Star Wars Rebels. I've been
Yeah.
watching Rebels. I am um let me pull it up and see where I'm at. I'm towards the end of season 2, I think.
I never actually did finish Rebels, and I think that's around around the last thing I saw. Because like what happens in Ahsoka, the whole thing of with Admiral Thrawn, I never saw.
Oh no, I'm halfway through season 2. There's a lot more episodes in season 2 than season 1, which I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. Not as much story like as I thought. Like as
There
far
are
as at least at the beginning.
episodes that have stories that carry
Yeah,
on and not are like self-contained.
gotcha. Yeah, like but I mean, like it feels like there's not like I'm not coming across stuff that feels like crucial or vital yet. I'm sure it'll get there. Like I said, I'm halfway through season 2, so I'm sure the later stuff maybe we'll start to get, and not a lot of Ahsoka either. Like at least yet.
She's not in a whole lot. She's
Yeah.
she's not in that show a whole lot.
Then why did I have to watch this before I watched Ahsoka?
Because it's kind of the whole plot.
Oh, the other stuff
Yeah.
around her.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Because her story is more based off of what happens in Rebels than
I gotta
anything.
say, Freddie Prince Jr. pretty good.
He's good.
He's really good. I'm a fan. I do like that whole like relationship between him and Ezra.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, who's the? I stopped like it's been a few weeks since I watched Rebels last. Because I've been kind of Stargate, no lifing Stargate with sprinklings of MythBusters. um, Rebels. Let me pull up. Um, and there are Rebel shorts too. Are those stuff I need to watch?
um, Rebel shorts. There's only 4 of them.
Oh, okay. There's only 4. Okay, never mind. Um, oh, yeah. Voice acting. Going back to voice acting. That's who it is. Steve Bloom. Bloom,
Blue.
right?
Yep. As
Bloom. Oh, so good.
yeah.
So good. Amazing. Yeah.
And he
Love
actually
that character.
that character actually showed up in Mandalorian.
Really? I need to go back and see
He
that.
was he was in the background. Like
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't like he wasn't like up front, but he was there.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's good. I love that character. Him and Ezra's like they've had a couple good episodes so far, I think, together. Those two characters. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good so far. Um Okay, so 4 seasons. Yeah, I'm on episode last. I finished 11 on season 2, 22, so I'm exactly halfway. Oh, God, that looks good. They did a good job on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks spot on.
Oh no,
Like,
yeah, you see that? Oh no, that is totally Zeb. That
yeah,
is 100% Zeb.
that's some pretty good work that they did. Yeah. Um. Yeah. How many are in? Okay, 22 in season 3 and 15 in season. So I still got quite a bit left. But yeah, I was like, because you were saying I need to watch this before Ahsoka, and I'm like, okay, sure, why not?
Well, that or at least like watch a video that tells you the story.
Well, and everyone's been raving about Rebels too, so I was like, why not? Like, why not
And
watch it?
it's not until season 3, I think it is.
And it's Dave Filoni; he can do no wrong, right?
Yeah, until he
Like,
does. I'm just saying.
I mean, knock on wood, but
Yeah.
yeah. So far, it's been pretty good stuff.
Like you'll get back like the introduction of the dark saber came from
Oh,
from
okay,
Rebels.
cool. Okay, I'm excited about that. Yeah, and then Maul returns. That I'm kind of excited to see that. How Darth Maul and all that. You know,
Yep, voiced by Sam
Sam Witwer.
Whitworth.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love him. He's so good. The live action stuff he's done, plus the voices he's done.
Yeah. And he's also a Star Wars super fan,
Oh yeah, yeah.
which is great.
You see the TikTok where he's talking about his audition
He's
for Star
audition.
Killer,
Yeah.
where he was talking about, oh, he doesn't know how to meditate.
He doesn't know how to
He's
meditate.
a Sith. He's yeah, so good. Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, Star Kill. I love Star Killing. That's such a good
Plus,
character
also
too.
now you're watching Rebels. Now you have met the best droid in all of Star Wars. Chopper.
Hmm. Okay.
Chopper is a fucking war criminal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think it happens in season 1.
He's a bit of a dick.
He's a war criminal, like straight up.
Yeah, definitely. That's I guess the back and forth between him and Ezra are pretty funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. And then I like the old clones.
Oh, uh-huh.
The group.
From the 501st, yeah.
Yeah. They were pretty cool when they introduced them. I don't know if they come back or not, but in the show or not, but that was cool when they
People
went
are
to
wanting them
them.
to show up in live action.
I mean, I guess like they have the actor on the payroll, right? So
I mean, he's playing
like,
Boba Fett, so he just needs to play.
yeah,
He just needs to fucking play Rex. Like,
yeah, like I'm sure he's down for any work, you know. But yeah,
So you've
me
seen the
too.
Inquisitor, right? And like that he was so much better in this than he was in live action.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's good. I think the whole. I think I've. It wasn't until you told me I really don't need to watch all the Clone Wars stuff, because for the longest time I thought I needed to watch all that before I watched Rebels. Like
Like you'll get a lot more
there,
Rex and of the clones for sure. But
there's a lot of Clone Wars, right? Though, like
7 seasons.
yeah, and I may go back to that later on, but I want to watch this, and then should I watch Ahsoka after this, or should I watch what's the other one? The
And
other
Andor.
Andor. Should I watch Andor first?
Andor stands alone. I mean, it depends on how you feel after the end of watching Rebels. Like either one is fun.
Andor leads into Rogue One, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not so much leads in as it happens before.
Gotcha. Okay. But like, I want to watch Rogue One again, so I could watch Andor and then watch Rogue One, right? And it would be good. Okay. Because I've been wanting to watch Rogue One again, because I really like Rogue One. That was a good movie. That might be my favorite Star Wars of the new Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
As weird as that is to say, you know.
Honestly, yeah. That's probably.
I think they're gonna start filming the new Daisy Ridley Star Wars in April. I saw. Let's see.
I don't know.
I saw something about that recently.
I saw something recently about like the
April. Yeah.
like the Rise of the Jedi or whatever the name of that, the far prequel, like the Proto Jedi.
Oh yeah.
I saw something about that made me worried. Or maybe me like, so like I don't want to see that. And it got it showed a Yoda like character. I'm like, no, don't put it Yoda like.
I mean,
in that.
Can anything quite be as bad as what could have been with George Lucas's movie he wanted to do about the Wills? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The beings that live inside metachlorians, right?
Or they were metachlorians. They
Metachlorians. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Like really you want to Whoville Star Wars? Like weird. Yeah. When I remember hearing about that, it was like, what was he on when he thought of that? Like, one, nobody likes metachlorians to begin with.
No.
Two, you want to do a movie about inside metachlorians or but yeah, I just wanted to quickly bring it turned out not to be as quick, but I wanted to bring that up because I thought you'd be excited that I was watching that.
Yeah.
So you haven't even watched all of Rebels.
I've not seen the end.
Okay.
Like the thing that leads in that, the whole plot point of Ahsoka I never saw.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I just realized like there's so much Star Wars that I want to watch that I just haven't, and I'm just gonna start watching them. I was like, oh, you said this isn't crucial to watching Ahsoka, so I will do it. Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that. Like, that's the this is crucial to the plot of Ahsoka, not necessarily the
Yes.
character. Because I was like, There's
it's
no Ahsoka.
because like Sabine is in it, is in Ahsoka, and Sabine is trying to do something, and you understand what she's trying to do and why. From the end of Rebels.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So seems like I'm gonna be watching a lot of Disney Plus. You know, I keep eyeing that Indiana Jones movie too. Should I?
I haven't seen it. I'm worried about. I was like,
I mean, it's yeah. Like I said, I keep eyeing it. Plus, you know, doesn't cost me anything but my time. But um, yeah. Anyways, I guess we can wrap things up. Super long show, but we haven't had one in so long, so it
yeah,
makes sense. Um, be sure to follow us on Twitter. Stuart's at Casual Terror. I'm at Will Play Games _ it's always the
it's
opposite one
always
on
the
the
opposite
screen.
one.
And be sure to follow Stuart on Twitch at Casual Terror. Hopefully we play D&D this weekend.
The plan.
I've been really sad not being able to play.
Yeah, last week sucked. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. But the server's down, and it was down for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. I was.
But of course, just like every time D&D is canceled, I take the plan we were going to have and throw the plan away. So now I've got to come up with what to do.
Was it Q from the seed the Arrowverse where Snart talks about
Oh,
make the
that
plan,
was
review the plan.
that's why I said it the way I did.
Throw the plan away. Yeah.
Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to fail, throw the plan away.
Yeah, that was so good. Anyways. Yeah, we will catch you next time.
And remember, it was a heart making this podcast. Oh. Okay, it looks like what I saw from the Dawn of the Jedi movie wasn't real. So I'm okay now.
There we go. My headset died. I think that's the first time I've had my headset battery actually die. It lasts forever.
Let's see. Well, we've been going for almost.
Also, can't remember the last time I charged it too, so that's also plays into things.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Oh, I think one of the next things I want to get is I want to get one of those fancy wireless charger pads because I forgot to mention my earbuds. They're wireless charger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So is my phone, which if my earbuds are ever dead, I can just turn my phone into a wireless charger and charge my earbuds a little bit. I love that. It's so cool.
Which is great, except when you have a case that's a wallet case and you have your card in there, and it takes you 3 cards to figure out, oh, wireless charging fucks up the chip.
Oh, that makes sense now that you mention it. Oh.
Yep, because I
There
had
should be a
a
warning about that,
I
like,
used to I used to have a wallet case, and then I put it on my wireless charger. Card doesn't work anymore. Oh fuck! The second time,
gotcha.
okay, it's the wireless charger. Great. Walking through my apartment, had my Galaxy tab in my hand, put my phone on top of it, and I feel it vibrate and go, meaning it's charging. Like fuck, lost a third card.
Well, the Thunder won tonight. I didn't wanna see that. I wanted to watch the game out, but there was a notification on my phone that just popped up. They won in overtime, so hey, it sounds like it's gonna be an exciting game. It's against the Golden State Warriors, which it's the 4th time we've faced them. I think we've won every time. Really good. So, Golden State is the Stephen Curry team. Do you not know who Stephen Curry is even?
Oh no, I know who that is.
Okay, yeah, yeah. It's like LeBron and Stephen Curry, I think, are like the 2 that like anybody would know,
Yep,
you know?
yep.
Like
Only two I know. Yep.
maybe Kevin Durant?
I know the name. Couldn't place a face. The other two, I know their faces.
Hate
Durant,
Kevin
I know
Durant
the
with a
name, but
passion.
not the face.
Hate him with a fiery passion. He was part of the Thunder. We drafted him. We lost to the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. The next year, or that summer, he left Oklahoma to join the Golden State Warriors. So he left to take the easy way, the team that we lost to. And yeah, boy, that was not a good summer. Not a good 4th of July that's when it was announced. We are passionate about the Thunder in Oklahoma because it's the only sports team we have. There's an election coming up, whether or not for there to be a new stadium built, and that I think it would guarantee the Thunder stay till 2050, which would be huge.
Wow.
Yeah, that's huge. Which it's like the Thunder has done so much to the Oklahoma City economy,
Uh-huh.
already, and it's like hopefully it passes. Sadly, I don't live in Oklahoma City, so I can't vote on it, but hopefully it passes. I think that takes place next week.
Call it Blue. Let him know. Have him vote for
Right?
you.
I should do that. I really should. Like, you're gonna vote, right, Blue? You're gonna vote, right? Yeah, you gotta tell me how that Godzilla movie is, though.
I will.
I'm I'm kind of interested. That show. I'm really kind of interested in that.
Yeah, I may. I don't know. I don't want to subscribe to Apple Plus because fuck Apple. But there's
I'm
some
with you
shows.
there.
There's shows on there I
Yeah,
want to see.
I'm with you there. Yeah, it's like you said. There's just stuff. This it's like damn you for having stuff I want to see.
Yeah, really.
Alrighty,
Oh,
I'm
that.
gonna
Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. I was gonna say like,
go
oh,
what?
that Monarch show's not even out yet, but I realized that the trailers are at the bottom. I was
Ah,
scrolled
gotcha.
to the bottom. I had to scroll up. All right, well, it's 11 o'clock and I have to eat dinner.
Yep, I was about to say the same thing.
Don't
I
forget,
will
I need
talk to
a
you.
screenshot or a photo.
Oh, how do you want it done?
Um, I don't know. Your best. We're back after a month. Face.
Okay, I was about to say it's like I don't want to do like an excited face if you're gonna do a like upset or angry or
Oh no,
you know
I'm not
like
gonna I'm not gonna do that upset face.
okay. Okay, I'll think of something. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do some. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later. And thank you all for watching. And I'll see you next time. Sunday. D&D.